Get dominated.
Data.
A quiet reminder, don't renew your subs. Save them for the subathon. I'm talking over my intro. This is illegal. Hey, yep, ghosties. This is not the right song. Sorry. Hey up, ghosties. How are we today, boys? Who got it first? Wilbur said hello first. I don't even saw. Wilbur did get the first, and also the Spotify reminder. Left everybody else in the dust. Callum, hello. Athene Weenie, hello. Sammy, hello. Moth, hello. Pio, hello. And say hello to Reese for me. Tyrio, hello. Juno, how are you? Ash, hello. Little Red Riding Hood, I hope you're well. Riverbean, thank you for the follow and welcome home, by the way. Good to have you in. Thank you for the giant dinosaur. Love that. Forgot that you could just do that, I guess. Kind of crazy. I like the giant dinosaur. Abby, hello, Abby. How are you? How is the class? I'm sorry I am just running simply so late today. It was much later than normal, but that's because I was about to go live and my mother called. She says hello to everybody, by the way, because she knows that she was holding me up from stream, but mother comes first on Forge. So I had to sit and chat with her. We were just catching up on life and me going into debt and all of the other fun things that are happening right now. Dinosaurs are so cool. No, dead ass. I was absolutely a dinosaur autistic when I was a kid. It was my first hyperfixation. Ah, dinosaurs. It was my first, it's a hard, I don't know, like object hyperfixation, I suppose. I'm mother, no, not you. Hello everybody, my name is Almost Xander and welcome home. You are not mother. I was also on a call with Rumi. Until about, like, I don't even know, like an hour ago. And then I was like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta stream. And she's like, all right, cool. I sit down to go live. Immediately my phone rings. It's my mother. And I'm like, God damn it. So much later than as the usual. Your hair is very curly. It's because I showered today. And also I cut it. So it's shorter. So it's able to curl more again. I cut off like a good, like 2 inches. So everything's kind of back to like fully curly. Are you happy now? I'm never happy, Ash. Sorry. I am, though. I'm joking. But yeah. I fucking love Spinosaurus. I have a dinosaur. Emily got me a dinosaur. I saw it at the store and I got really excited, and so she bought me a dinosaur. I'm switching over to my liked playlist because I'm sick of this stream bullshit. I love this song. Fuck yeah. Much better. Anyways, did you ever get a P.O. box set up? Great question. No. So, we talked about a PO box last stream when we were going to go set something up for the subathon to try and get a PO box for you guys. And I did some research into PO boxes in my area, and the cheapest one I can get is $60 a month with a 3-month minimum. And I just unfortunately don't have the money for that right now. For people who don't know, I just got sent to collections, which means there's now a debt collector chasing me down and trying to get my money. And I'm about like $20,000 in debt right now, which I don't want to talk about because it's fine. But I'm also just like in like a little-ish town, so it's not like that you can get like $5 PO boxes. I'm not in a big city where there's like a bunch of them available. They're kind of few and far between, so they're not exactly cheap. If anybody wants to donate $60, I'll go open a PO box tonight. But unfortunately, I can't do that. So thank you for your understanding. I apologize. I'm doing my best. So maybe after the subathon, if I have enough money and I keep getting enough money from the subathon, maybe I can do that. But for now, I can't afford it. I hope you understand. You'd have to, it'd be a 3-month minimum. Well, it's a 3-month minimum, but you don't have to pay it up front. It's $60, and then you have to guarantee like that, like you're on like a subscription thing that it'll charge you again the next 2 months, and maybe I'll have a little bit more in the future. So it's one of those like there's one that's like 30 minutes away from me that's like $40. So like I could maybe fuck around and find out a little bit, but that would have to be post subathon if I have extra money from the subathon. And unfortunately, extra money isn't something I really have right now. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure that I pay rent. That being said, reminder, the subathon is on the 20th. First exam of the season done. Let's go, Sammy! Let's go! Reminder, this... Oh, good lord, that's a 4-minute ad. Oof, sorry. The subathon is February 20th. Be there or be square. Didn't know they could get that long. Honestly, though, the actual like advertisements on platforms has been so awful. It's been so awful. I apologize for your guys' 4-minute ads. That's crazy. Are you guys back, or are you just telling me from the adpocalypse area? Are y'all back? Good lord. Those are crazy. Fingers crossed I passed the course as a 15% pass rate. That's insane. Just got back? Okay, welcome back, advertised viewers. Thank you for your advertisement viewing. You are helping to pay off my massive debt and keeping me and my rent paid, keeping my heat on, keeping my cat fed. Smooches to you. We love viewers who watch ads. You mean the world to me. A reminder that the subathon's coming up on the 20th. If you don't want to watch ads anymore, the subathon is your time to sub, or be there, and it's possible that you will be gifted one. We get a lot of gifted subs on the subathons, so if you're just there for the whole subathon, there's a good chance you get gifted a sub. We've had like I think last subathon we had like almost 100 gifted subs. Thank you for the bits. Throws piss at you. Thank you. I will throw those bits directly at my cat and they will make him happy. How's the stream? We just started. I love giving you money indirectly. Thank you. It means the world to me. That's the best thing, is if you can't give me money through like subbing or like donations, you never have to worry about it. Because if you just sit and watch a stream, I make money, and that's enough. Cat? Yes, I have 2 of them. Apollo is mine and Missy's is Emily's. I would go get him, but I don't know where he is. I could leave my door open and I'm sure he'd show up in a little bit. Here. Is there anybody outside my door? Not currently. I'll leave it cracked. Here. I'll leave it cracked like that, and he'll show up if and when he wants to show up, and then I'll show you the cat. I'm sure he's just either sleeping or playing somewhere. You guys can let me know if that door swings open. That's how you know he's here. Anyways, we're doing art again today. Reminder that I'm an 18+ streamer. If you don't want to see a man on a stripper pole, he's clothed, mostly. There are 2 doors. Behind door number 1 is money for Xander. Behind door number 2 is money for Xander. Let's go. It's a win either way. I'm drawing Kate on the stripper pole again today, so that's just simply what's happening. This is where I left off. Oh, love when that freezes. Bear with me. Yep, there we go. We're good. We're here now. I love when everything I know just freezes. Okay. Anyways, so I have Sawyer out down there just absolutely suffering, and I've got Kane just showing it all off on the pole. That's what we're working on today. I did get the colors down off stream. Yeah, the Pripper stole. Mossy, I just need to let you know that your comment got held for auto mod for sexuality, sex, or gender. And the thing that flagged the auto mod is gay boy. It wasn't slutty, it was gay boy that flagged it and was like, would you like to allow this chat? Yes, I will allow gay boy in my chat. That's so funny. I like, thank you Twitch for really looking out for me, keeping me safe, keeping the chatters safe. Really, that's what matters. Let me know if music is too loud or too quiet today. I'm not really sure what I'm listening to. Well, I know what I'm listening to, I just don't know what I want to listen to today. I'm gonna be a little all over the place. I read it to make sure you would be okay, but I was worried. No, it's so okay. Like, it's literally okay. Oh my god, I do have good news, by the way. Oh my god, I actually have so much news. Wait. Before we do any stripper polls, I have so much news. Okay. There is music playing. Is it too quiet? Hopefully some people can hear the music. If not, let me know. I have thought for you to stop losing money. Stop. Yeah, that's the thing. Stop being trans and I'll stop losing money. Listen, crashing my car had nothing to do with me being trans. Okay, quick news. Okay, so obviously I did talk about the subathon already, but I have just like, I have like a really cool, oh my god, wait, I have to make sure you can wait. Everybody wait. Everybody just wait. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Hang on. Wait, give me a second. Wait. I have something really cool for you guys. I have a huge surprise. You guys know how I've been talking for a little bit about the subathon and some big things that are happening on the subathon and some big changes that are coming up. This. I'm going to change it right now. Let's hope that works. Let's hope that works. Okay. That's saved. All right. Big surprise. Chat. Would somebody do me the honors of hitting ! merch in the chat, please? Tee-hee-hee. Go ahead and click that link and see what you see. You will not see everything yet, hopefully, if I've done this correctly. Hopefully, if you see it correctly, you should have a little countdown timer. Fingers crossed, please tell me this is working. I checked it with Tyrio to make sure it worked. Is there a countdown timer? Is everybody seeing a countdown timer, or do you just have access to everything? Do you have access to everything, or is there a timer? There's a timer. There's a timer. Yes. Okay. Yes. Become part of the hive. So welcome to my official merch site that I have been working so hard on getting set up. Yes, I can see you, Ash. That was the first comment I've seen for a while for you, though. I saw you do ! merch, and then are my messages going through. Those are the ones I see. But so the merch site will open up on the day of the subathon. An hour after the subathon starts, it will open. And there will be brand new, completely redesigned merchandise of multiple different variations, multiple different things that you can buy, way more than I had on my old shop. I'm really excited. And also, for the first time ever, I have available prints of some of my art. So I am so excited. You're gonna be getting actual like merchandise for me, and then also like actual art. How long is it gonna be up for? That's the cool thing. I'm not a big streamer, so I ain't even taking it down. It'll be up for as long as you want to buy things. That's it. The subathon, it'll add money to it, but I'm not a big streamer who has to do like single drops. None of these are pre-ordered. It's all a drop ship money. It's a drop ship print on demand. So I didn't have to order inventory. I didn't lose any money on this. It's just set up for you and you buy it when you want it. I will be progressively adding to it to post new art. I'll give you guys updates every time that I do. But yeah, this is my big thing that I've been working on. Also, moderators. If I have any moderators in chat, and I'll send out a message to them later, you guys have access to it today. If you send me a DM, I will send you the secret moderators code. Moderators have access to it as of today. So you are welcome to go and purchase anything that you'd like. You do have early access order. Please don't like spoil anything for anybody else. Like, don't like your mods. So I trust you guys, but like, don't tell anybody else what you can see. But yeah, it's kind of huge. I'll just out here what's going on. Sunset, try exclamation point merch and you'll see what's going on. Mods, no, down Voracious. So I'm so excited for you guys to get to see it. I am so happy. I'm gonna buy out all the bathwater. That's what you guys don't know. And the coolest thing that I have discovered is that if this website works really well for me, I've never tried this website before. So if it blows up on impact, that's on me. That's on me. But if this website goes really well, I am also able to do from home shipping. They're able to ship my merch, but I'm also able to set up things for me, myself, to package and ship. So I'll be able to make hand-drawn pins and bleach-dyed shirts like I've been wanting to do for forever and ship them out straight from my house. I'll be able to do signed things if I wanted to. Like, there's huge opportunities if this works well. So I'm really, really, really hoping that this website goes well and doesn't like blow up on impact or anything. I don't know many people who use this website, but from what I've heard, the customer service is super, super responsive. So fingers crossed that this goes well. Yeah, I would murder over your signature. No murdering necessary. There are only 4 people. There are 4 people who have my official, like, assigned piece of art with signature. It's these. Back when I did the first ever subathon, 4 people won these. These are the ones that switch. There were 5 of them ever produced. I kept 1, and 4 people won these in a giveaway. And I wrote messages on the back of them and mailed them out to people. And I don't know, because that was 3 years ago. I don't know if a single one of those people even watch these streams anymore. I don't think they do, actually. I have no idea. Okay, watch some of the language in chat. I don't know what Twitch is going to be mad about. I don't think, I agree with you, but it's a little crazy out there. Also, yeah, sign up for the email and stuff, and you guys should be able to see all that. Heal, folks, heal. Down, dogs. It's okay. It's okay. I'm with you. Trust me. Anyways, I think that's most of the major good news. The only other good news is just like, if everybody remembers me being really sad that I couldn't go to a concert this weekend, it's okay. I'm going to one the weekend after. It turns out they're doing another show, so I am going to see them regardless. They're just doing 2 shows in 2 different places, and I'm driving a little bit further to see the other one. Instead of driving 4 hours to see them, I'm going to go drive 6, but are those teeth earrings? They are teeth earrings. Here. Teeth. I'm a big tooth person. Big tooth person, you know? Big tooth guy. Anyways, back to drawing strippers. Glitter teeth? Yeah, aren't they fun? They also glow under black lights. My black lights aren't on right now, but the pink glows under the black lights. I think it's very fun. Anyways, I'm glad you're getting to see them. I'm so excited. It'll be like my 5th time seeing them live, so it's not like brand new, but I'm really happy. I sent you a thing over on Discord. Don't open and stream. Got you. Thank you. I will admire it, not on stream. I'm doing Dobby cosplay makeup right now. Bro, I loved cosplaying Dobby. I did him a couple years ago. Oh god, okay, I have to figure out how to do this. I did my flats off stream, so now I just have to I have to decide what work I'm putting into this today. Do I spy hip dips? I love this. Bro, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's so pretty. Anyways. I love the shape of this boy. I also love the shape of this boy. I also love his little heart eyes. Anyways, anatomy go brr. Yeah, right, bro. I loved this drawing. I can't believe this one turned out as well as it did, because like the process it took to get here, was such a mess. Like, I won't make you watch the whole thing, but like there was just so much like attempts at things happening. And it's just messy.
Get dominated.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the resub. A quick reminder, if you're able to hold on to your subscriptions, hold on to them for the subathon coming up on the 20th. But thank you. Good lord, that arch, no dead ass. His arch is not like super exaggerated. He's bendy, but he's not quite as bendy as some may be. But he do got that arch. Okay. I have to decide exactly. So I'm going to do my lighting planning up here. Because my plan is to do like, oh, I gotta turn my reference layers off. Reference. Oop. Perfect. So I do want this to be like a fairly cool, fairly dark setting. And then the lights are going to be like these. These are going to be like glowing, right? Because these are going to be like the glowing ceilings and stuff. So these things are all going to glow. Yep. And then the shading is going to be like, so this is all going to be light. This is going to be how we plan our shading out. This is obviously all going to be the lightest. And there's going to be that little bit of downcast here. This will have lighting on it because this is seeing the ceiling. Same thing with, it's going to be a little weird, but that's going to have lighting. And it's above him, not to the side of him. So it's going to be this whole like plane of his stomach will all be lit up. Same thing with just right there on the hip. That's going to be in shadow down there, but this will be lit. This will have a little bit of lighting on it, but not as much. Like that. Obviously, under chin is going to be lit. Oh, I have to do underside lighting for his fucking face. Because it's going to be like here on the chin. Light is coming up, so this is going to be lit. The bottom of his nose. Bottom of the lip. Like here. And then like here. Oh no, not there. Like here. Wait. Like here. That's going to be lit. And there'll be like some here. Something like that. It'll be a little less intensive than that. But this will have some light to it. Obviously the rim of the hat will have light to it. The top of the hair. But that's going to be like kind of it. Something like that. I think that's about right. What do you think? Chin light, yippee. There were some sketches in there that were like, wow. Don't eat the art. How did I miss the hat until right now? I just forgot it existed. It is there. Sure do be there. I'll have to see exactly where the lighting's going to end up. The lighting's going to be a little bit of a mess to do. It's going to be fine. But it's fine. Good lighting? Yes. Okay. And then, obviously, we're going to do lighting on the pole. It's going to be bright, and then there's going to be a shine on it. And then Sawyer is also going to be, like, gently lit from the top. Not quite as intensively. But there'll be light there. Light on the top of his hand. A little bit gently on his arm. Obviously top of the shoulder. Something like that. Just like an above lighting. This will be lit. top of this. Something like that. That'll be like the kind of concept. That's about right. There'll be like a little bit here. A little bit of light here. Something like that. That's like the concept. :3, thank you. That's about the idea. Is my music still too quiet for you guys to hear? Now you've got me thinking about whether or not you can hear my music. I'm always trying to figure out what the correct level is, because I have this in green. I'm realizing I normally go through streamer phases, but I've watched your streams consistently for almost a year. Aw, Mossy. Music is good? It's good? Okay. See, now you got me thinking about it. Now I'm like... It's good? Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. I won't stress about it. I just turned it up more now, though, but now I'm not sure. I should turn it back down? You would think 3.5 years into streaming, I know what level to put my music at, and normally I do. But the thing is, like, the actual consistency for it is so jank, because, like, right now, I'm speaking at, like, a green peeking into a yellow. Like, I'm technically speaking too loud. But if it doesn't sound loud to you guys, it's good. And if I keep my music in the green and never let it hit the yellow, y'all can't hear it. But like I can turn up my mic on this and then suddenly I'm a lot louder, but it doesn't appear like I can hear that I'm louder, but it doesn't look any louder on my actual like peak mic. And then I can turn it down like this and I can hear that I'm quieter, but it doesn't appear it's any quieter on there. I actually don't know if I'm any quieter. Am I quieter to you guys like this and louder to you guys like this? Or am I just losing my mind? Quiet, loud, quiet, loud. Are these actually different? I can't tell if these are different because they're not different on here, but they sound vastly different in my ears. Like those are massive differences in my ears. Sandy, you've been the only thing that's been consistent for you the past 4 years. That's crazy. There's a difference. You're quieter. It's like the tiniest difference. It's a difference. Same volume, but different sounds. The mic sound is a nice sound. Yeah, that sound. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna hold a single note and not change any sound, and I'm gonna move it back and forth and see if it sounds different to you guys, because now I'm gonna listen back and see. So I'm gonna go is that different? Is that different? I can't tell if that's different. That's definitely an annoying sound, but like in my ears, that is like a world of difference. Like those sound completely different. Muffled versus grainy. Oh. Muffled versus that's strange. Wait, I want to like hear that now. That's so weird. I'll have to listen back. Soft versus crisp. Well, I guess what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer me being crispy or do you prefer me being soft and muffly? What's the preference? Also, I'll give you more noise because you like it. It's a good sound, Crisp, you like crisp? I can be crisp. I can be crisp for you guys. I prefer the soft. I can be like, what if I'm like right here? This feels good. You know what the major difference is for me? Hang on. The major difference for me is when I talk like this, there's no feedback in my ears. But when I talk like this, I have 100% feedback in my ears. I can hear myself as if I don't have headphones on. So then when I go in the middle, this is kind of about where I can like be here. I can hear your mouth noises. That's too crisp. That is too crisp. I need you to, I wonder if it's a sound, like a sound dampener, like a noise canceller. Okay, we're trying something else here. Instead of my voice directly into the mic, I'm going to snap like over here and see if it cancels that out more, right? Is that the difference? Is it a noise canceller? Is that what it's doing? It's like a sound canceller? For sure. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh my God. It's a noise dampener. That's nuts. I always thought this thing was a volume adjuster. It's not. It's a fucking... That makes so much sense in my recordings. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. I thought this knob control... Right. So I'm gonna keep you guys at like a medium so you can't hear my noise sounds. I do eventually need to get like a pop mic so you guys can't hear my like noises, but whatever. Oh Lord. I need when I do an underlit face, I think I got it right. Yeah. Okay. And I'll do like the gentle like shading on this later. I think the only thing is that like it wouldn't be here. It'll be something like that. Anyways, that's kind of the idea. We got to be able to hear your keyboard clickety clack. You're right. That's very important. Hi, Alexander. I'm depressed. I'm also late. That's not your usual hello. Hello, Ollie is crying. I'm sorry you're not doing well. Is it accurate to say that you are crying? I hope you're doing all right. I'm going to blow my nose, so I'm going to turn my mic off because I've got some really rough sneezes happening recently. It's bothering me. Suffering just a little bit, but I'm getting it together. I'm sorry you're not doing well, Ollie. What's going on in the world? I mean, I know things have been less than stellar recently. I gotta decide if I'm gonna do like actual shading on this. Like, am I gonna do actual coloring on this? Methinks I am. I just have to decide exactly what I'm doing. Because I gotta figure this shit out. Painting. Okay. I'm so excited I get to sleep in tomorrow. I love that for you. Bro, this week has been... Can I just say? This week has been awful. I know y'all didn't ask, but this week has just been awful for me. Like, between, like, I had stuff going on this week that I wasn't happy about. I found out I got sent to debt collections. I've got a fucking debt collector chasing after me. And then also, amongst all of that, like, I've been emotionally not well, which has been my own problem. And then yesterday, tell me why every single one of my alarms failed to wake me up in the morning. All 3 of them just didn't go off, and I just slept in, and I woke up 20 minutes after I was supposed to be at work. Like, it has been one of those weeks, y'all, where it's just, it ain't all coming up Xander. It just ain't coming up Xander this week. But luckily, my work week is technically over. Now I just gotta get through the rest of it. Because now it's just me against my own brain. Thanks everyone for the hugs. Oh. Sometimes... Wait. What is happening? Welcome to I started showing on my phone case, which means that to get my Chew Stim toys out. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Last week was the shittiest for me. I'm sorry. My second week back at school, and I already missed the entire week due to flooding, and it's my last year. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I've been seeing the flooding going on recently is insane. I hope people are doing okay. Over here, we're just under some really severe winter weather advisories. There's like freezing rain happening today, which is its own crazy problematic thing. It's you know, whatever. It's just the world being on fire like usual. And I know there's so many bad things happening in the world right now, and I should be paying more attention to them, but I just can't. Like, I just genuinely can't. I can't do it. Like, I know I should be like focusing on what's happening in the world and trying to find out ways that I can help, and I just can't. I think if I paid attention to everything that's going on right now, I think I would blow up. Like I don't think I could take it. So instead, I have just been trying to take care of Xander. And recently that is all I can do. That is the best that I have to offer. Cuz that's it. If I look at the world around me right now, everything gets really bad. So I just am not doing that. I'm just pretending. I'm just trying to keep myself going and take one day at a time. It's negative 32 for me plus the wind chill. Good lord. It's exhausting. Yeah. I forgot about Cal Comerc. I'm sorry, mate. It's actually a record high where I live today. It's 28 degrees right now. But it's about to go down to... I just clicked on it to see the winter weather advisory. I just wanted to see the winter weather advisory, not the breaking news. I'm going to pretend I didn't see the news. I'm going to pretend I didn't see it. There is no news today. There is no news today. None at all. Sorry, I didn't mean to side-eye you. News? Never heard of her? No, genuinely? No, genuinely. That is where I'm at right now. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. And I'm just gonna sing to fucking whatever I want. I just don't look at the news ever. I desperately try not to. And then every once in a while, man, I catch a piece of news and I'm just like, nah, I'd rather die. The world is rainbow butterflies, that ass. Alright, we'll do a little bit of shadow down here. And then I'm just gonna do like some like texture. And I'm probably gonna smooth most of it out because like I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this thing this one really textured or if I want to make this like smooth. Because like I could do like a really textured painting, or I could like smooth all of this out and have it look good. Not that texture doesn't look good, it's just that sometimes I don't like it. Like I could just do some texture. Doesn't need to be all texture. I never know what I'm doing. I want my drawings to feel more textured. And then I have like literally any concept of like a textured thing, and then I'm just like, bleh, awful. Like the second I add texture to something, I'm like, man, that looks like trash, huh? Like some of this is okay. I need to be okay with like drawings not being like perfectly smooth. This has been a problem literally my entire life. Every art teacher I've ever had will tell you I've had the same problem forever. The Hive doesn't give the news. We only have cartoons and peaceful nature documentaries. Correct. Dance it out. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. You're so right. My cat's watching out the window. Oh, I think smooth makes sense because it's a smooth surface. It's true. I'm in Celsius temp. Yeah. I assumed. Like the poll makes sense for smooth, but yeah, I definitely want to play around with more like heavily textured things. Like it just like, I want to experiment with having my art look different. Cause like when I was the first like learning art and shit, I definitely always overblended, and my art teachers let me know. They're like, hey, this is like a weakness of yours. Like you should really work on at like letting there be texture. Like not everything has to be completely smooth. I always got marked down for overblending, and it's been 2 decades. Nothing's changed. Nothing's ever changed. I just live like this. But that's me. I'm doing my best over here. Like, I like all those drawings that, like, have, like, the really, really, like, textured looks to them. Like, where they just they don't smooth, like, at all. And you can see, like, every brush stroke. And I love them. And then I tried doing them, and I'm like, awful. Truly awful. Actually, the worst thing you've literally ever made. Like, I so badly want to just, like, leave things textury. But God, is it hard. I miss doing, like, I used to do a lot of, where is it? Hang on. Let me switch to my face just in case I pull up something I don't want to show you. Where I was learning to do, like hatch shading, not learning, but, like, practicing doing hatch shading. This isn't the right example I was looking for, but, like, this stuff. Use Spectra. I'm literally using Spectra. But, like, this is, like, one of the ones, like, that, like, I really want to shade like this more often, but it never looks right for, like, like, this looks fantastic for a sketch page, but, like, I want my final art to look like this, and it just never does. Like, it just never do. I don't know. I also, yeah, Emily, I literally am using Spectra. That is the brush I'm using. I love shading like that. I never do anything more than sketches. Yeah, that's valid. Like, and sometimes sketches is what I want to do. Sometimes I do just want to do a sketch, but I'm usually pretty insecure about my sketches, and I feel like my art doesn't look good unless I do all the fancy shading and smoothing and stuff. Because, like, my art has to look like that or it doesn't look good. And I know that's not true, but you couldn't convince me that. Like, I am convinced. Like, I want to, like, do stuff like that. Like, just, like, leave these, like, streaks. And it just never feels right. It's always wrong. I don't know why I've also decided that the background is where I'm going to start. It just is. My brain was just like, this is where you're starting. But I'm going to... Oh, this isn't... That's why. Yeah, it helps if you do that. But I don't know. I gotta figure out eventually how the fuck to shade in a way that isn't smoothing, because, like, that's what I want. I want my art to do that, but, like, rah. And I know part of it is that I need to be more confident in my strokes, but I think it's also that, like, I need to be more, like, intentional, because when you're gonna blend, like, you can just do whatever the fuck you want, because it doesn't really matter. Like, if I just blend this out, look. Literally perfect round columns. Literally perfect, because they're blended. But, like, this looks like shit, right? That looks like shit. Those look good. Shit, good. Like, it's magic. Blending is fucking magic. Xander, the Discover server was saying I wasn't a part of the server, it scared me. It happens. What song is playing? This is Courtesy Call by 1000 Foot Crutch, I think. Yes, it is. Courtesy Call by 1000 Foot Crutch. I used to do a lot of pencil sketching, and now I've just gone to digital and redoing all my old drawings that I've done on paper on my phone. Yeah, I've definitely done, a lot of traditional drawing back in the day, and I was okay at it, but, like, I've done most of my learning now digitally. I mean, I drew traditionally for the first, I don't know, 18 years of my life, but now I've been drawing traditional or digitally since I was, yeah, I guess I was probably about 17 when I got my first tablet. So it's been almost a decade of learning how to draw digitally. I bet you I could pull up my first digital one. I know it's in here. I don't know where it is. It's pretty awful. It's, like, really, really bad. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay. So, oh my gosh, you're old. You fuck off. Fuck off. No, I'm 26. I'm 26. I'm not that old. Trust me. Y'all are just infants. So you're currently looking at my most recent art piece, right? I'm actively working on this. Here, let me pull up a finished piece. Let me pull up like one of my most recently finished pieces. Oh, where did that one go? Did that one get moved? Okay, this is my most recently finished art piece, right? This is my most recently finished art piece. This was my arcane art, right? Do you know what I mean? Okay. Now, my first piece of digital art is... Oh, wait, sorry, wait. There it is. Most recent piece of art. First piece of digital art. No. Look at how sparkly I drew the eyes. The eyes are so sparkly. Recent. Bro, look how detailed I was trying to make all the grass. I was trying so hard. Again, for reference, I was like 16 here. Like, but I was completely incapable of drawing on a digital tablet. It's pretty rough. Some people, the skills from traditional to digital translate. Mine did not. I was very, very, very bad traditionally for a very long time. I'm gonna have some food. No worries, mate. Xander, when you die in the coming years, we'll bury you in one of those giant structures. Perfect, thank you. Good to know I'm also Vincent Vintage now. Good to know I'm also vintage. Means a lot to me. Sell me at a vintage store, if you will. My tablet is frozen. There we go. Where did I go? Here we are. Okay, back to stripper poles. The first is me without references. I got the trace game. I got the trace game. Too bad. Fighting that without a stylus is hard. Yeah. The trace game is a hard one to fight against, but it's the sooner you catch it, the better you'll be. Found uranium glass things at their store in November. I love that for you. One of my favorite shops to go to around here has uranium glass, and it's just so cool to look at. I'm a big fan. This song could be playing in the background of this scene, and it would just seem correct. If you had to guess what song he was dancing to, what would it be? Because like this song could be on the list, unironically. Not exactly the sexiest song to dance to, but like for some reason I could see it. Something about this makes sense. I'm trying to do like so that the pillars have like a shadow. That's kind of cool looking. I like that. Does anyone know how to screw in a bar and ball helix piercing? Mine fell out and I can't get it back in. How to screw them on or how to put it in? If it's your bar and your ball, so there's the two balls are gonna spin in opposite directions. So there's gonna be one side that screws on to your right, and then when you flip it over, it's also gonna screw on into your right. But when you're holding it against your ear, one is gonna screw to the right, and the other one is gonna feel like it's screwing to the left, but it's actually going to the right. Like they're just on opposite sides. So just like put them in and then twist them in opposite directions. Because there's the ball on each side. Both balls can come off. The best way to get it really tight for you is I gotta put it. Oh, it is a flat back. I don't have any experience with flat backs. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Yeah, other than just the ball. Yeah, if you need pliers to hold on to it. Otherwise, I recommend if you have any type of like rubber glove, like any rubber glove, silicone glove, latex glove, any type of glove, that That would be that's the best way to grip and twist. You got it? All right, bet. Chad, I have no school tomorrow. Yo! We get to stay up. Let's go. Late night. I hope school's canceled tomorrow. It's supposed to be in a lot of places. It's really bad weather tomorrow. Some of my doctor's offices that I schedule for were considering closing. Although they do not work in the location in which I live. Okay. I'm gonna try to get some kind of like floor texture-y thing looking here. Do a little bit darker over here. I go for like a little bit lighter over here. Like a little bit of light texture. I don't even know how much of this reads to you guys, or if it all just looks like I'm just doing jack shit. All I know is that I'm trying to get like something that looks like a texture. I'm gonna do these as like lights. And these are all coming from both directions. I'm actually gonna do it on this layer too. We'll do like this. So that'll give some illusion of depth, like at least a little bit. And same thing with back here. Okay. How's that look? That's like something, right? That's kind of a background. I can imagine music being apple bottom jeans. I have trauma to that song. Not actual trauma, but just like goofy trauma. If you want my goofy apple bottom jeans trauma song or trauma story. They don't cancel school where I'm at. It's because so cold and many people don't have heating things. Yeah, the school that I went to almost never canceled. We had a rule that it had to be under -15 for 6 hours before school started for them to cancel. And then it had to be over 2 feet of snow, I think, for them to cancel. I feel like he's dancing to like Kesha. No, dead ass, he could absolutely. Wait, let me get like my music. This one. This could be the song he's dancing to. And the door is the fucking Spice Girls. Okay, let me skip this. This song. I like to put on your boots. We make the bed a mess, even when it's just me and you. But it's only human nature to wanna fuck a stranger. Long as we're honest, we gotta say it ain't nothing major. This could be the song he's dancing to. Plus one, that's 3. That's fun, 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 fun. Boys kiss, girls kiss, girls. That's how we're meant to be. Baby, you're my lover. We can go find another. Long as it's not a secret, we could keep it kinky. They'll be yours forever. You know I'm down for whatever. Tell me all of your deepest fantasies and keep it kinky. This would be his song for him to dance to. He would absolutely. Tell me the freakiest shit that I girly wanna do. Don't be embarrassed, probably wanna do that shit too. But it like me ain't in it. But not for me and you. 1 + 1 is 2. That's me and you. That's 1 and 3. That's fun, 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 fun. Boys kiss, girls kiss, girls. That's how it's meant to be. Baby, you're my lover. We can go find some others. The secret, we could keep it kinky. It's the front one. Okay. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. I'll turn the music down just a little bit again. Okay, anyways. They canceled classes at my college when it was below 0. Oh, okay. They did below 0 for you guys? We did not do below 0. My college, though, was different because every professor could set their own rules. Like, so I had a professor my second year that, like, if it was raining, she's like, I'm not coming. And I was like, what? Like, because she would walk to class because she lived, like, on campus. So I had a professor that just anytime it was raining, she's like, just don't bother coming. I posted the syllabus and I was like, all right, thank you. Like, we just did not go. Like, at any inclement weather. And she was just like, nah, not worth it. And I was like, okay. You make it look so good with such ease. Wait, what look good? What looks good? The art? I am just simply, I don't even know what I'm doing over here, admittedly. I'm doing my best is what I'm doing. We're gonna see how I manage to do this. The thing is, it's so much easier to just blend it out and be like, well, bam, look, that's what he wanted, but I don't want that. I want it a little bit. Some of it I want blended. But, like, hang on. I got warmer and dark. I don't know what I'm doing today. I just want, like, I want to get this, like, shadowy look across. And I don't know if I'm going to get what I want, but I'm going to do my best. Something like that. This is, like, not correct. E. Because it would be like a smooth transition from dark to light. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much I want to fuck around with it. What is that in my temps? Yeah. Negative 32 Celsius is what? Negative 25 Fahrenheit? That doesn't check. There's not many places I know, unless you live in Alaska, that's negative 25. Me. Negative 25, commonly found in regions of the US, Canada, and winter months. Key points. This is extreme cold, not common, outside of areas like Alaska, northern Minnesota, and Canada. So I'm guessing you're somewhere around there. Oh, your art style? Well, thank you. Dan, I'm currently having a very serious convo with your mini screen on top while you sang and danced. You're having a very serious convo with your mini screen on the top while I sing and dance to Kesha. Listen, I'm just glad that I can be there to comfort you in the moments in which you need me and Kesha most. Because sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes what you need is Kesha. And sometimes you don't even know that that's what you need until I'm there singing Kesha for you. And you're like, ah, that's what I needed. And then I'm here for you. In the moments in which Kesha should be. Get them drunk on rose water. All right. I'm really trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna get this to look the way I want. Because, like, this is gonna be mostly light. This is gonna be some fuck-assery, that's for sure. I'm just gonna bullshit my way through this drawing. Especially like this feels too dark. But this is where the highlights would be. And I don't want to do just like base highlights because that doesn't end up looking right. But like blending this shit out sucks. I should probably keep the darkest for like the darkest areas. But like even like this should be like that should be dark. But like I need to like hand draw it in or it doesn't look right. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna fuck around with some of this and figure out exactly what the colors I need are gonna end up being. And then obviously I'm gonna add like shading over the top of some of it, and then it's not gonna look right anyways. That's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a new clue what I'm doing. I don't even know if I like this coloring technique. It just feels messy. I feel like I need it needs to be just slightly smoother than what it is. But if I smooth it like at all, it feels like it looks wrong. Cuz like if I just smooth it like this, right? It doesn't look right. But this looks wrong too. Grr. I could like try to like hand blend some of it. I wish I could do like a slightly more textured blend, but like there's just really not much of a way to. I could try the regular blender. Ooh. But that feels like it does more. Like it feels like that's worse. Like it adding like an incorrect texture feels worse than it doing like no texture at all. I don't know. How does this look with the textures blended a little bit? I don't know. You're doing my strategy I suggested? Oh, like painting in the lights? I mean, I am. I've actually, admittedly, have been doing that for a little bit. Because I did that on a couple of my drawings I've done. I'm doing it a little bit more specifically this time, for certain. Because it is a good idea, and it does help a good amount. So yes, I'm being much more intentional about starting completely in the darks rather than kind of doing like I usually start with my mid-tones. Like I don't usually start light and go dark. I usually had started at mid-tones and then kind of worked my way in both directions. But a lot of times recently I've been just doing dark. I know I didn't invent it, I'm guessing. No, I know. Sorry, I get prickly. I didn't mean to. Yes, the thing that we talked about with starting at your darks, I normally start in kind of my mid-tones. So like it's kind of a adjustment to kind of go like I'm trying the thing you said by going just truly all the way too dark and not like playing around in both directions. I'm kind of just like running in one. I just don't know what kind of texture I want with all this. Cause like just a little bit of blending like this feels like it helps. But then it looks and then it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe we do this. I'm really trying to find a style I like because my current style is become very dull for me. But like this looks messy. It doesn't look like smooth and effortless. Like he looks messy. And I just don't know what it is. I just simply don't know what it is. I need something new. Whatever I've been trying, it's not been working. I need something else. I need something that isn't this because I'm not happy with it. Sawyer, you are officially my experiment. So that's an option. The way that happened is an option. Actually, before I do that, I could always go full smooth again. Like I was doing once upon a time, right? Fully smooth it out. It's always an option. Just fully airbrush it out. Just to look at it. Just to look at this and see what we think. Just smooth out the world. We're getting nice and smooth in here. Just to see how we feel. See, and that looks cleaner. That looks more clean. Ugh, that's so frustrating. I don't understand. Why do I like when other artists do this? Maybe I do this and then I also do like harsh shadows and lights. Like, cause I could do that and then also I guess I could add like harsh line shadows. Like if I did did it fully smooth shaded, but then also did like where the shadows would be, do those harshly. That might be an idea. Because then I could do these, like, these are harsh. These are harsh line shadows. Same thing with, like, this should be a harsh line shadow. Fade it a little bit. Okay, wait, that could be something. That could be something. Like, just doing shadow lines dark. And, like, I could maybe do highlight lines dark as well. Like, intense, like, highlights. Like do like just maybe like whoop. Like that. I don't know if I want that highlight. Something like this. But I don't like them being so harsh. Okay, how do we like this in comparison? That's actually not too bad. It could just be because it's out of my comfort zone. But like having it smooth shade and then just like throwing down intense shadows might be more along the lines of what I want. Something that, okay, I'm pulling out Emily over here. Something that I really loved doing is something I've noticed Emily do, which is something I tried stealing and playing around with back in this art piece, where I did like semi-messy shading, but then like I did these like shading lines, and she doesn't do as many as I did in this drawing, but just little things like this of like highlight and shadow that did like, it added to like the contour of the shape. And she does some of them in her drawing, and I like took it and did like a shit ton in this one just to try it because I liked the idea of it. Like I really liked it right here in the hand. And I fell in love with it. It looks so good in this drawing because this drawing is really graphic. But it doesn't usually look good in my drawings unless I also commit to the drawing being very graphic. And I'm really torn between like, I used to really like doing like this style where like everything is very soft, everything's very gently shaded, everything is very smooth, very little line art, and doing this, which is very graphic, very bold, very textured. And like obviously this is like high realism, completely lineless. Like these are like my three like layers. And I want to experiment more with this, and I just never do. It'd be cool to like experiment with this one, and maybe I want to do this one more graphic rather than more full rendery. Cause like I could totally do where's my dry ink? This one. Still in my liked playlist. No, it's just playing whatever it wants right now. Hey, James Marriott, can we play? Oh, that's why. Okay, we don't have to play that anymore. Play just anything else. Just play my liked playlist. Sure, Miley Cyrus. I could do like way more graphic line art on Sawyer. Obviously I could do way more graphic line art on the whole thing. But like if I wanted to do like some really heavy shadows, hang on, let me pull this up out of line art. Doing like some really heavy shadowed line art on just like these like lines that would be heavy. Hang on, this is a little too heavy. Some of these are too heavy. But like if I did, I'm gonna fuck around with this. I'm gonna try throwing some like really graphic lines down just to see how they look. Because like I think it could be cool to have a more graphic style. I don't have one normally, but like I would love to have a more graphic style just because I think it's so dope. Like I've always been a big fan of like the really, really graphic drawings that are like really like line art shaded and have like this like really intensive, like heavy line weights. Like this would be like a really heavy line down here because there's a lot of weight and dark. And then like these, I might even do like more like vertical lines because I didn't do like a lot of that. Like that kind of stuff. Just to like try this out. Why not? What's the hurt, right? Like, cause I used to love art like this and I've just never really done a lot of it. But like this would all be like really heavy darks. And maybe if we like this, I just go crazy on this drawing. We would do like really heavy here. God, was it fun? I know I used to be wild. That's 'cause I used to be young. This would be like a real dark, heavy line. And then also, like all of this would be really heavy. We'll see. Because personally, I think this shit looks dope as fuck. Not everybody likes the really graphic line work, though. I just think it's fun. Like these would be like, this would be really blacked out. Hello, Andy Black. Been a minute since I've heard you. I don't know, like something like this. And kind of like I'd like curve out a lot of the, I don't know. Something like that. What do we think? I think this could be fun. I don't know if it's what I want, but I feel like I think it's dope. Like it's just such a cool look. I don't know why I don't like play with it more often. Yeah, that's too much right there. Something like that. What do we think? Is this fun? Because there's something about this that really plays with my brain. Because like that's just really cool. It's definitely different. That might be that, you know what, there might be some weight to this. This is if I keep forgetting to like I am leaving his eyes as hearts because I think it's funny, unironically. I'm unironically, I'm keeping the hearts. I think it's funny. Do we like this? I think we like this. I don't know. I think there's something to be said about it being Yeah, soft shading with hard shadows and the weird little graphic line situation. Cause then I could really fuck around a little bit. And like I could do that everywhere, you know? Cause like I would have to some degree. I can't just like do just them. Like I would really have to like I'd have to commit to this event. Like it would be everything. And then like there's this cool ass technique that Emily was playing around with. Where like you take, oh, I didn't shade his shirt. I didn't shade this fucker's shirt. Hey brother, borrow me your shirt. I didn't shade his hair or anything yet. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's finish Sawyer and then I'll fuck around a little bit more. Where's my painting? Painting. Here you go. This is not the music I want. I need something a little bit more. When you're doing a run, I'm writing down the orders now for everyone. The coffee is free, just like me. I'm an unpaid intern. Sorting papers, running around, sitting in the meeting but not making a sound. Silly people, somehow legal, unpaid intern. I work all day, go back to this home, and since you can't afford a mortgage, you just torn a porn, cause you're an intern, unpaid. Wow. Anyways. Theoretically, you could mix all of the art styles. I could, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm doing everything. Better. God damn it, I opened the fucking weather again and saw news again. I don't want the news. I just want to know if I heard thunder. Oh. I don't know. I thought I just heard thunder. But I think that's dumb. I'm gonna... Painting, please. Painting, please. Painting, please. This one. Skinny don't mean pretty. What's his there though? What does he know? He's just a scarecrow. Anyway. My money brought the man a green grass palace. But dummy if they call it if they ask Alice. Cause I don't know about you, but I think that's dumb. Do you like this? I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what style I'm doing anymore. I don't even know if I have a style anymore. And no hoes, no big booty crows in our videos. Alright. Something like this. I don't know. I think that looks kind of cool. I think that's got kind of a dope look to it. It's definitely not like perfect, but I feel like there's something there. Like I feel like I could make something of this. And then oops. Where's my like is this the one I'm using? I think it is. I swear I'm hearing thunder. Like, I feel like I'm losing my marbles. I think I might actually be losing my mind. There's this little drink situation. And then I would want to try to do like this little weird like technique. I don't want to combine too many things. But like maybe combining a bunch of shit is cool. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want to do. I'm just, at this point, I'm just fucking around. I'm looking out my window. I'm looking out my window, chat. I'm sorry, I gotta see what the weather's like out there because it's just... It's pitch black. I can't see. It's pitch black. There's no such thing as weather out there. I swear I can like hear the frozen rain hitting my window. Oh shit. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Shit. I don't think I have my portable chargers either. Emily, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you're watching stream or not. Make sure everything you need is plugged in. We did get a warning that it's super likely we could lose power today. I completely forgot about that. My laptop is charging, my tablet is charging, and now my phone is charging. And I know where my candles are, and I know where my lighter is. Okay. Just in case I need it, you know, I've always got... If I disappear, like completely fall off of the stream, it is completely possible that my power died. We did get a warning that it's super possible for our power to go out today. So, just be aware of that. If I just, like, suddenly am not here anymore, it's probably not because I got banned this time. And it's probably, in fact, just my power going out. Considering our whatever you call it, warned us that it would be very possible that our power would go out tonight. So, I'm just being conscious of it. Because apparently it's supposed to get crazy in here. I don't think I like that. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just trying to do like something where I can like feel like I've got the point across, but I don't know. And maybe some of this doesn't need like additional line work. Like some of this definitely like the point gets across. You know? Like, I don't necessarily need, like, the shading I've done is enough to, like, show that it's shaded, and I don't need to, like, additionally add shading. Oh, welcome back, Axel. We're trying some things here, and I'm not really sure how it's going, but I'm definitely trying. I want to, like... I want to fuck around with, like... I don't know if I actually want to do that, but it seems like such a cool way to do this. Like, I want to do... I don't know. Maybe this is just getting a little messy. I might just be getting a little messy with it. Hello, Pio. My back does hurt. Ugh. Oh my god, my back. Oh my god, my back, ouch. Oh, my back does ache. Thank you. I don't know if I need to go the extra layer and have like all of this like weird like colored hatching. It just seems kind of cool. Like I'm certain it's not necessary. It just is kind of fun. Like I don't really know what the point of all of it is. But there's something fun about it. And maybe I won't keep any of it. I don't know. At this point, I'm just fucking around and finding out. Like these are just kind of fun. Like I'm just fucking around, man. Pain and suffering. Hello, Reese. How are you? We have fallen into despair. We cannot clear the auction house on max difficulty. What game are you guys playing that you can't do? I know I hear you're trying to rob things. What are you doing? Ah, Payload. I see. But let me hop on a game that I've never played before. I got you for sure. Oh, Payday 2, not Payload 3. I was gonna say, yeah. Let me hop on. I can help. Trust. Just trust. From your guys' perspective, how does this look, render-wise? I can't tell if I think it's cool or if it's stupid. Listen, if you have 80 spare gigabytes, you can join 80. I don't know if I do. I probably do. I'm certain I could. I'm certain there's at least a couple things. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 games downloaded on my computer. I have 34 games actively downloaded and like using on my computer. It's kind of gotten out of hand. I'm certain there's at least a couple of those that I could delete and it would not cause problems. Feels like, make sure you download the game. It's 80 gigs so casually. Good lord. Okay, cool. My brain. I know I won't fully, like, keep all of this shading, because I'm gonna fuck around with it a little bit more, but this is, like, the concept. Just, like, the lightest concept of it. I gotta make sure this is like not looking like ass, but like this is gonna be like the general concept. And obviously I'm gonna have to fuck with the shoes a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. See, and then Sawyer already looks very dramatic, and then it just makes it a little bit more dynamic. And then I'm also gonna add like actual lighting. I hate modding Sims, but when I play and everything works, it's worth it for real. I love that for you. I don't mod Sims. I do play with like modded CC and stuff, but like I don't do anything myself except for like I do design like Sims tattoos. Tattoos. Fuck, Kane has tattoos. I didn't put Kane's tattoos on. Ah, I see Pio has given up and is now playing Baldur's Gate. All right. Do you guys want the cheat that is Kane? So I have this layer right here that I just copy because there is not a universe in which I would ever redraw his fucking things ever again. So I just plop that right there. And now I have everything I need. See? There's all of his tattoos. And now I just take these and insert them where I need. So usually I will do them one at a time. Hang on, let me grab my reference. Reference, import. If you're ever wondering why I switch, because I have private photos that I don't want you guys seeing. Because I'm currently working on a commission of like an actual living person. And it's not on me to share their face publicly. What about... Thank you for watching ads. Showing off my level 80 something. Oh god, that's crazy. You should be able to use other pieces of art in Procreate as a Procreate reference. Okay. So now I can be like, okay, let's make a copy of the knee ones. And then turn that off. And I'll just take each one of these individually. Let's take Live Free. And Live Free, you're not going to actually see because it would be... It'd be right here. So you're actually not going to see that one, so I can get rid of it. So then we're going to do Die Free is going to be on this knee. So you line that up, and then you're going to warp it, right? So like you got to... Hang on, let me make sure this is... Nope, still... There we go. Okay. Because now I can warp a little bit more effectively. Because it's going to be like that, right? Because this thing's like back here. Approximately like that. And then you've got a knee tattoo. See how that kind of lines up to him? And then I just do that with every single one of his tattoos. So I got these two done. Let's grab these two. Okay. Now the coffin goes on the star leg right above the calf. So that's going to be here. Usually about there. And then I will just, oops. Erase out the rest of it. And that's a tattoo. And then Get Up Coward goes on the other thigh. So like there, right? It's like the front of the thigh right above the knee. So like right there. Oh, god damn it. Messed up my fucking stencil. Whatever. Okay. That's those two. Can I have, like, a different pen? There we go. Okay. I say to myself, the person controlling this. Okay. There's those two. These two are done. Okay. Let's do... These are the last two on his legs. Rebel, resist, revolt is on the back of this thigh. So you're actually not going to see a shit ton of this one. Because that goes like here. So it'll be like that. So you're really not going to see a shit ton of it. Oops. You're just going to see that little bit of script. And then this is temporary. Goes on his opposite thigh of the fly. Ooh, too large. Ooh, stop. Just want to... Nope. I just want to move you. And this is going to go like here. Warp. Not super warped. And then like that. Okay, he's got legs now. I feel like you'd look amazing with green ghost rits and like the rest of the hair black. I've never done ghost rits. I've done I'm trying to think. I've done half and half. I've done underside. Like I did like left and right half and half. I did underside. I've done halo, which is what I have right now. My hair is really fuck ass right now. Don't mind it. I promise trying to get my hair situation under control. I need my dear lovely roommate to dye my hair again, like soon, so desperately. I might have you do that this weekend if we have time. It's a little bit of a busy weekend, I think. But something, you know what I mean. Okay. Let's do... okay. This boy's got... Which arm? This arm. Okay. I forgot he's got this like whole arm blacked out. Also, this needs to be under the line art. Thank you. There we go. But yeah, I've never done ghost roots. I've seen a lot of people with them, and I think they're really cool looking. I've just never myself done them. I don't deny that like they could be really cool. I've just never tried them. This is gonna be... This is bicep towards the ground. This is like right there. It's like there. They look cool. Yeah, far too much chemo. Yeah, that would be like the major problem. My mother lost her birth certificate. We just like an hour and a half looking for it. That's a mess to lose. That is a mess to lose. That's for damn sure. Did you know I don't even actually have my birth certificate? I have a name change document. Not because I've changed my name yet, but because my name was changed when I was a baby. My last name was changed many a moon ago. When I was just a wee child. Because my parents got married. Live a little goes on the inside of the arm towards the forearm. Him and all these goddamn tattoos. It's just a random celebrity in my Sims house. Oh, perfect. And we gotta go to the DMV tomorrow. I might be getting my state ID if they allow it. Bet! That's huge. Is it Judith Ward? And then just yes. Ollie's Sims knowledge never fails to amaze. And then the only thing I need left is the skeleton hand, because everything else you would not be able to see. Let's copy and paste that. This can go. And then this is going to be... Actually, don't even know if you'd really see much of this one. Smoke goes towards the shoulder. You're not going to see a shit ton of this one. It's going to be like that. Something like that. And then put these with these. And we've got most of his tattoos. The only thing is I always have to hand draw in these ones, because it's so hard to place these properly. Goes around his neck. And it touches base like there. So you're actually not going to see most of this tattoo. Because that's his arm. You're just not going to see it. That's going to be his neck tattoo. And then you got to add the actual text. We do pretty corpse. And then this is... I have a specific font. It's not that one. It's... Where is it? I have a specific font that I use for his stupid tattoo. Nope. Where is it? Cloister. There it is. Nope, wait, is that the one? That's not what I wanted. That is the one. And then I do... Oh, I don't have it capitalized. That's why it looks different. Beep. Keyboard, please. Pretty. Oops. O-R-P-S-E. Okay, cool. Okay, will you please edit? Edit! Edit! Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna fist fight this thing. It's so frustrating sometimes. Okay, and this is the one that gets really warped. This is on his damn stomach. Because it needs to go from like hip bone to hip bone. Like this. I don't think you'll be able to see much more than just like that. I think that's as close as you're going to be able to see. All right. I knew it. It's almost always that bitch. Oh, it's always that bitch. I see. Why is in Sulani? I was like, legit, like, why is my sim ignoring me? Because Judas is there. Welcome back, mate. Okay. This is, I think that covers all of his tattoos. That's everything. That is the most annoying part about drawing this fucker, by the way, is drawing his stupid tattoos. It is so much more annoying than anything else I have to draw on him. It takes up the most amount of my time. But we've managed. We can go back to just working on shading. Let's do these. My dad isn't liking the baby sensory I keep sending him. I don't know how my mother would react if I sent her like baby sensory memes. I will say, my mom saw my TikTok I posted the other day. If you didn't see, I did post a TikTok the other day talking about disappointing your parents. And my mom messaged me, or she didn't message me. She called me today just to talk and to catch up and chat, which we do. I like to stay caught up with my mom because I quite love her. And she's like, I saw your TikTok, and I was like, oh. And she was like, I was gonna leave a comment, but I couldn't because I was afraid that I was gonna start something in your comments and then people were gonna respond to it. And I was like, yeah, it's got a couple like tens of thousands of views now. And she's like, oh, I'm glad I didn't. But I was gonna say something and then I didn't. And then I was gonna message you and I didn't because I wasn't sure. And whatever. And she's like, but like, my mom had some really good insight, so fuck it, I'm sharing it. If you didn't see my video, I made a TikTok recently, as I often do, that was talking about if you want to live a happy life, you have to disappoint your parents. Like, not that you have to, you have to be okay with disappointing your parents. Like, if you want to live a happy life, if you want to live your own life, if you want to live a fulfilled life, you're gonna have to disappoint your parents. You can't like try to make them happy by being unhappy in your own life. Like, it was that was essentially what it boiled down to. And it's something that I agree with and I feel and whatever. And my mom was like, I wanted to say something, and like, it's not about not, you know, living your own life, but she's like, I wanted to comment, there is like, you can't disappoint someone if the unconditional love is actually unconditional. Well, like something along those lines, like pointing out that like, you can't disappoint your parents if their unconditional love is actually unconditional, like truly unconditional. If it's truly unconditional, then you can't disappoint them. And I was like, that's true. And she's like, I didn't want to upset people or like, you know, piss them off because of like, I don't want to like imply that people's love isn't unconditional or like whatever, or start anything. And I was like, I get it. My mom doesn't want to be a part of the fame of my world, which like, I don't blame her, me neither. But like, it's true. She's got a point to it that like, if your parents say they love you unconditionally, and then they would stop doing so because of an opinion, they obviously, that's not unconditional love. But I also like, we had a little conversation about it because I was like, it's true, but you can still get disappointed. You've been disappointed in actions of mine before. And she's like, oh yeah, for sure. But like, disappointed in your actions doesn't mean I'm disappointed in you. And I was like, you know what? That's a great point. She had a really good point with that, because I was like, I didn't phrase it that way when I was talking about it, but it's true that like, my mom's been disappointed in my actions before, quite a bit, actually, quite a few times. She doesn't like a lot of my piercings. She doesn't like a lot of my tattoos. She doesn't like my style, so on and so forth. But she's never been like, she's never disappointed in me as a person, or like, you know what I mean? Because she loves me unconditionally, and that's like the end of the story. Everything after that doesn't matter. And I think that's something cool to like know. And me and my mom do not have the same style. She does not like that I'm alternative. Not that she's like mad at it, but like she doesn't like the way I look. Not I shouldn't say she doesn't like the way I look. I am not her taste. She doesn't like the piercings or the tattoos and some of the style. She doesn't mind all of it. But that's okay. Like, she doesn't need to like the things that I like. Anyways, just a thought. So, sharing my mother's wisdom to you guys that unconditional love, if actually unconditional, can never be disappointed in you. And I was like, damn, Mom, thank you. I bet you my chatters will like that. I bet you some people need to hear that. Mom doesn't like the way I look either. It's okay. And you know what? That happens. Fire Xander, Mom. Yeah. Yo, get it, Kane. Yeah, Kane's getting it. Trust. Oh, he's getting something. I'll tell you that much. Well, thank you, because now I'm crying. Oh, sorry, Sammy. Didn't mean to send you to bed crying. But, yeah. I don't know. Just thoughts. Thoughts for you all. Good night for real this time. Sleep well, man. Oh, God. I'm so tired. I shouldn't be so tired. It's only 11. I want to get more of this done today. I'm not done yet. Ugh. Yeah, my mom's got some good takes. Because I know for a fact I've disappointed my mom a couple of times, for sure. And there's been times where she's been frustrated, and she's been confused, and she's been angry. That's how parents are. They're human beings. They have those feelings. They're allowed to have those feelings. They're not allowed to hurt you with them, but they're allowed to have them. I won't say my mom understands everything that I do. She's you know, she's doing her best. And sometimes she asks questions, and it's fun to try to explain to her how certain things work. But it's a learning experience for both of us, for sure. Which sounds a bit weird, but I mean it. Like, my mom is learning how to be a mom, and I am learning how to be a kid. Well, not a kid, but like somebody's child. These are new experiences for both of us. Before me, she had never had a mom before. And even to this day, I'm 26, right? But like, she's never been a mother to a 26-year-old or a 26-year-old who's going through these things. Like, every experience that we go through together is a learning experience for both of us. That's part of life. And sometimes we get things right, and sometimes we don't. And that's okay. It's part of the experience, I think. We're all learning to be human. Yeah, man, this is my first time alive, believe it or not. It's gonna take me some time to figure out how to do it right. I'm gonna get shit wrong. I'm gonna be a bad friend sometimes. I'm gonna be I'm gonna disappoint people sometimes. I'm gonna lie and I'm gonna get things wrong, and I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna hurt people because I'm learning. And as long as I take responsibility and I grow and I actually learn, that's just part of being human. All of us have done it. That's not an excuse to like go and like hurt people on purpose and like be like, I'm learning how to be human. Like, don't be a dick. So you're just looking at bro in that hat. That is Sawyer's hat. That is Sawyer's hat. Can I pick a number between 1 and 16? 7. That is Sawyer's hat. He took his hat. Look at the way this man, look at the hard eyes. Look at the blush. Look at the intense hiding his face. Look at the grip on his drink. Look at the grip on that man's drink. Sawyer ain't here right now. That glass is gonna shatter. He's in love. He is deeply and madly in love. He sure is. I won't deny that he's also like probably scared shitless, which is so funny. Cause like Sawyer is wildly intimidated by Cain, despite the fact that like the dynamic is so strange between them. Like it's just a really interesting dynamic, because like Cain is the smaller and the more feminine-ish, and not ish, definitely the more feminine. Not saying he's a feminine guy. He can be, but like he's not like super feminine, but he is the more feminine of the two of them, and he is the smaller of the two of them. And yet, like, every once in a while, Sawyer's just like wildly intimidated by him because he does shit like this. Just because Cain is like very like sexually explorative and like very shameless and very like out there with it himself, that like it definitely intimidates Sawyer. He's always just a little intimidated. Was that 7? I missed it. Yeah. Sawyer seems like a very honey Jack Daniels whiskey kind of guy. He could be, yeah. I've kind of played around with the idea if he's more of like a Jack Daniels whiskey, like harder stuff, or if he's just like just a beer, just any beer that you can find, like any nearby alcohol, like just like real like a crappy Miller Lite kind of thing. I've kind of tossed between the two. He's probably a very like shitty Miller Lite guy growing up, and then like develops into like a whiskey taste as he gets older. I will say Sawyer is particular to hard liquor. Like Sawyer's gonna be the one that like if he can get his hand on it, it's gonna be vodka, it's gonna be tequila, it's gonna be like something just hard. Like he just prefers like a liquor. That's his. He also he's definitely has an affinity for fruity drinks. Like he doesn't have to have a fruity drink, but like if his choice is between like, I don't know, between like drinking Sawyer's whiskey or like getting like some stupid bullshit cocktail, he loves a stupid cocktail. I'm not saying he doesn't drink beer. He definitely drinks beer, but he loves himself a hard liquor. Mix this man up a screwdriver and he's on the dance floor. Like Cain, Sawyer drinks like a frat guy, and Cain drinks like a college bar. Like he's like yeah, can I just get like a shot of tequila or like a screwdriver? Legit, can I just get a glass full of vodka? Or like vodka Red Bulls? Oh my god, Cain would fuck with vodka Red Bulls. Versus like Sawyer's like, can I just have a beer, please? Like, why are you shitting on my screw? I'm not shitting on screwdrivers. I'm just saying that would be Cain's type. My mind is mush. Yes, Rotten. Number 7, please. Cain drinks 4 Locos. He totally would. You put any alcohol in front of him and he'll drink it, like dead ass. But like, yeah, he would drink a 4 Locos. He would drink a what are those? Truly. Vodka and Sprite without the Sprite. Cain would absolutely be down with just drinking hard liquor without any no chase, no mix, no nothing. He'd just be like, yeah, what is this, vodka? Cool, that's good enough for me. Like that's all he needs. Cain is a hardly functioning alcoholic. That's just my boy. He's not doing great, but he's here. My favorite, yeah. He would drink a White Claw if presented with it. Forget Rehab Ranch, send this man to AA. No, dead ass low. All I wanted was vodka and Sprite, and I instead drank basically a shot of straight vodka. Yeah, and Ollie liked it. No, you didn't like it, but Ollie drank it. You didn't like it, but you downed it, which is just as impressive. I will say that was the strongest drink I've ever had. When we went out collectively to the club for New Year's Eve, and we ordered. Emily got a screwdriver. Ollie got a rum and coke, right? I think, and then I got a Malibu and pineapple. That's what I got. No? Yeah, first time. Oh, no, wait. No, what did we get? You got a vodka soda. Sorry, you got a vodka soda. Emily got the rum and coke. Yeah, New Year's. You got vodka soda. Ollie got rum and... No, you didn't get rum and coke. What did you get? I don't remember what the fuck Ollie got. I'm gonna be honest. New Year's was a blur. Emily did not... I know Emily did not get a rum and coke. Ollie got the screwdriver. You got vodka straight. Yeah. Yeah, I... Don't say... I know. I know I'm being dumb. But yes, I know. I'm trying... I don't remember, admittedly. But like... I'm sorry. It's the Xander. It's the same thing that you express that you don't like when I say Olivia when I'm correcting you, because it sounds like I'm talking down to you. Me being like, Olivia, come on. Like it sounds like I'm being... when you say like, Xander, we trade... It's the tone that I read that is not like, Xander, we traded drinks. It was, Xander, we traded drinks. Like, you're like... I feel that's why whenever you say my name at a correction, I'm always just like defensive immediately. It sounds like I'm being talked down to. I apologize. I know you don't mean it that way. I'm just telling you how I read it, so you understand why I was like, oh. But anywho, I know you didn't mean it insultingly. I was just telling you why. What was I talking about? Anyways, New Year's, we went and drank, and we were at like a gay club. We were at a gay club, and the line was so long, and it's I've said a million times that I don't like when you guys call me Olivia. I know. I don't mind. Okay, let me clarify quickly. I know that you don't like when I say Olivia. But so I've made an active effort to not do so. Hopefully that is noticed. I do make an active attempt to not do that. And it's okay that you habitually say my name. That's also okay. I was just explaining why I reacted that way, because we share a feeling there. It just is the way that it sometimes gets phrased. Alexander, you traded drinks. It's okay. Except for when you do it on purpose. Yes, but I also expressed that I wouldn't do that anymore. Like, I sometimes have done it on purpose because that was like, it was funny. And I didn't realize when you said I prefer Ollie as a nickname that it was do not use Olivia until more recent conversations. I genuinely was not under the impression that it was that, but that's my own thing. I have corrected. Any hoodles. When we went out on New Year's, I don't remember a whole lot of New Year's. It was a kind of a blur. Not because I was drunk, just because it was New Year's. But it was, the drinks were all I was trying to say was the drinks were the heaviest poured I have literally ever tasted in my entire life. Because it was this little gay club with a mile-long line. And we paid like $7 per drink or something. I don't know. I didn't even pay for my own drink, right? Don't mind the bulge. I will blend this out as I go, okay? Right now I'm we're just here, okay? But it was, the cups were like this big. The cups were like that big. They were like $7, but they were itty bitty. And I was like, oh, that sucks. And then I took one sip of it. And that was the strongest drink I've ever had in my entire life. And sometimes I pour my drinks heavy here at home. And by sometimes I mean the night before, where I poured myself the same drink, a Malibu, a Malibu and pineapple. What are we talking about? We're talking about New Year's Eve. But like, I poured myself like a 50-50. Like it was 50% Malibu, 50% pineapple juice, which is way too heavy for that kind of drink, because like it's not that it's like too much to drink, but I pour them in cups that are like this size, so I end up drinking like 4 shots of Malibu in like a drink that, because it's pineapple juice, you don't taste any of the alcohol until it's way too much, and then it's not only nasty, but it gets you drunk very quickly. I was like, I won't get drunk. I won't get drunk. I won't get drunk. I had never been drunk. And then like 7 shots of Malibu later, I was like, I'm just a little tipsy right now. But like, even then, even when I was pouring like 50/50s at home, like where I was having like 3 shots of Malibu in a drink, these were so much worse. At that bar, that must have been 2 shots of Malibu and like you set it next to a pineapple. Like, that just, there was no actual mix in that drink. It was just gross. That was my major problem. My big problem is that I don't like the taste of alcohol. Like, I just unironically, I don't like how alcohol tastes. There's no alcohol that I like the taste of. So like, unless you mix that shit good with something, I don't usually like it because I don't like the taste of alcohol. And I don't know. It was just goofy. The pineapple was in the percentage of the drink. The pineapple was all a dream all along. I definitely wasn't drunk. I was very cognizant, but after like a third of buying an Ollie's entire screwdriver, Emily was a bit tipsy immediately. Yeah, I was never drunk, but I definitely, like, I was drunk the night before. I wasn't drunk. I was tipsy the night before. I did not even get tipsy at the bar just because I just drank my 2 shots of Malibu and was completely fine. I was definitely people drunk though. I drank it all in 2 seconds and the floor started moving. Yeah, no, I never got to that point. I've never once gotten to the point where like I feel physically tipsy, where like things are moving or I feel wobbly. Never managed that. But like, yeah, the pineapple was the friends we made along the way. But like, I am somebody who chronically, if I get like even like in a situation where alcohol is present, I will act different because I'm normally masking. Autism do be like that. I'm normally masking. So if everybody else is drinking, regardless of whether or not I've drunk anything, I will begin to act drunk because the acting drunk is just me unmasking. So like, I would be like in like the first time we went to the bar, we were sitting in these little stools like this, and there were lights and there was music, and I wanted to stim. And I was like, oh, I can't. And then I was like, I have a drink in my hand. People will just think I'm drunk. So I sat on the little stool thing and went for like a concerning amount of time, just because like I could see the lights moving, and it's just vestibular stimming. I just got to like spin and like look, and I didn't look like a lunatic. I just looked like another drunk person at the bar. It's so nice. I love being in a situation where other people are casually drinking and I can casually drink and appear drunk by just getting to stim normally. It was so much fun. I also did be pulling a cane at the New Year's club. I did be hitting the stripper pole. I really like pole dancing. I took pole dancing classes. Like I took pole dancing classes when I was like a couple years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, and I loved them. But like, you gave me the concept of a drink, and I got on the pole and wouldn't get off. I would step off and I'd pull other people on, and then I'd step off, and like I'd pull Emily on and she'd like spin around twice and then she'd get back off, and then Reese would tell her to go on, she'd go spin around like twice and then get back off. Even when I wasn't on the center pole, there was a cage around the pole that had poles. I was dancing on the cage, and then I was dancing on the pole. Oh, I love pole dancing. It's so much fun. Guys, if this streaming thing doesn't work out for me, catch me at your local strip club, because that's where I'm gonna be. I'm at a coffee. That's a shame. I think I need to take up stripping as a secondary career. That's gonna be the thing that gets me through it. I guarantee you that's gonna be the thing. Can't wait till I'm 21 plus so I can unmask in public. Yeah, admittedly, I prefer being in I prefer the feeling of the people than I do the drinks. I don't like... Your local club, are you a nomadic stripper? Yeah, I'm actually just Kane. I am the nomadic stripper. I'm actually gonna live Kane's life. Listen, if I get fired from my job, I can't pay rent anymore anyways. I'm gonna have to get a van and just be on the move. But like, Yeah, I'm not somebody who I don't like drinking personally. I don't like the taste of alcohol and I don't like the feeling of drinking. But like I just like the energy. I like the people at the bar. I like the music. I like the lights. Like it's just fun. I only like going to the club so I can tell people that I'm at the club and then they think I'm cool. See, I don't even tell anybody. I don't even really post anywhere either. I posted some on my Snapchat that night because we looked good, so I took pictures of us. And I posted on Instagram because we looked good. But like, I just like being in the atmosphere. It's just such a fun atmosphere and it just feels like everything else doesn't matter. And you can just be whoever you want and just like play pretend, I guess. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It's just nice to like live a different life for like a couple hours, you know? I'm sure there's something about that that's unhealthy. Nomadic stripper Xander is a rare variant. Yeah, that's like a shiny variant. Honestly, it's about to not become the rare variant. If this job doesn't work out for me and I can't get like a job tattooing or some shit, nomadic stripper is the next thing on my list. Oh, Xander, you have a teaching degree. Go back into No, bitch. I'm taking my clothes off for money. That's the next plan. I'm certain there's at least somebody who wants my body type. I'll find him. I can dance. I know how to dance. I got you. Honestly, me, I only go so I can say I've been to a club. I'm not hitting the club on the regular, but I've enjoyed the times that I've gone. I couldn't go with less than 2 people, though. I could go with... I'd be fine with going with one other person. I was gonna say I would go alone, but I think I'd be too nervous to go alone, but I'd be comfortable going with just one other person. I think I'd be fine with that. It's more fun going as a group, but like I'd be down if you were like, "Hey, let's go to the club." I'd be like, "Okay." Like I would have a lot. I'd still have plenty of fun. It is more fun when you can bounce between people, but I've considered swinging back over to the place that we went on New Year's just because I want to, and I think it'd be fun to like interact with people like that. I don't know. I want to interact with more group people like that. I want to meet my people. I'd be fine with just one person. Scared about losing track of them, though. True. The closest I get to the club I get is an old gay bar on drag night. That's kind of what this was. This was a gay bar on drag night on New Year's Eve. That was the club we were at. All of the clubs I go to are gay clubs because I ain't all about going to the straight clubs. Shout out to the straights. It's not for me, though. Do like this. I was gonna see if I could do like a... I know how I'm gonna get this like this across. Because I want it to look like this is like up into the ceiling. Something like that. This will be like that. I'm trying to just do like... something like that. Because then I could do... like just with a Honda. Shit. Well, oops, baby. Like oopsie daisy. Boop, baby. I was so worried it wouldn't be as gay as I hyped it up to be, and then there were immediately 2 women kissing outside. Yeah, that is true. Groups of 3 to 5 is nice, yeah. Although when you can tag along with couples, it's a little annoying because you end up on your own anyways. Yeah, I would never want to do like just a couple and me. Like I would not be interested in that. But when it's just like a group of friends, it feels pretty easy. But yeah, if it was like, yeah, it's these 2 bitches who are dating and then also me, that would not really be my ideal scenario, but like it's not necessarily that I wouldn't, but I wouldn't prefer it. I guess like I'm just gonna do like a couple of these. Do. Oops, baby. Okay, there we go. It's more so being asked if you want to tag along, then finding out all three of them also brought their partners. Yeah, that's a mess. Great question. Is being a stripper also aligned to sex work? Don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable. I mean, so I'm not a stripper. Just to clear the air really quickly, just in case that's been confused. I am not a stripper. So I am not like the authority on strippers and stripper rule. Now, do I classify being a stripper as sex work? Maybe. I feel like yes. I think I would classify being a stripper as sex work. I think. Is a stripper a sex worker? Yeah. Sex work includes prostitutes, strippers, cam performers, porn stars, go-go dancers, burlesque dancers, and even bartending. Huh. According to certain laws in certain states, the experience of the worker and the context of the conversation, even bartending can be considered sex work, which is crazy. But yeah, apparently, yeah, so even go-go dancing, burlesque dancing, any form of stripping, pole dancing, all of those are technically considered sex work, because you have to imagine it's using sexual sensuality to profit. So it's not just like having sex. It would be like any form of like, I am using my body to lure you and thus you pay me money. So like even like burlesque dancing would technically be called sex work. I have this book. Where is it? I have this book that I haven't had the chance to read yet. That was sent to me for free. Called Working Guys. Here. It's called Working Guys. It is a transmasculine sex worker anthology by Jack Parker. Jack Parker actually messaged me personally and was like, hey, could I send you this? And I was like, yeah. Working Guys is a collection of essays, personal narratives, and interviews about the lives of transmasculine sex workers in their own words. Joyful, traumatic, or somewhere in between, this book preserves nuance and highlights a range of experiences from selling sex under a female persona to taking advantage in the rise in popularity of trans men in porn. The pieces within provide a snapshot of moments in various transmasculine sex workers' lives. So I thought it was just like a really cool thing. I might take the time to like finally like really read through this and maybe give some insight and talk about it and see what you guys think. There's a lot of different types of stories in here, talking about like transphobic violence in like sex work, talking about like different like experiences that people have, being a transmasculine and working under a female persona. There's just some interesting things. There's interviews in here, Grindr experts, radical feminism, POV or trans dad will always be here for you. That's cool. But yeah, I don't know. There's just some really interesting things in here. So maybe I'll I'll make some videos about that. Cheno. As someone who's modeled at sex shows, I've met strippers that use that title and others that don't. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely like a personal preference. If I did commissions for people, would that count as sex work since I'm profiting off of how sexy my art is? It'd have to. You would be a sex worker. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, man. I wonder if I could do like do something like this to give it like the clear like delineation that this is going like down. Damn. Yep. Y'all, yes? Something like this. My knowledge, erotic art and writing isn't considered sex work because it's an art form that doesn't utilize specifically your body, and that's a rigid understanding. I feel like it should be considered sex work. I don't think Ash was serious. I think it was a gaffe, but thank you for the thank you for the insight. Insight is the word. Thank you for the insight on it. I think she was gaffing. Okay, no worries. At least I'm guessing. I may be wrong. You can correct me on your own if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to see if I can do... I'm trying to make these look like lights. And I just don't know if I'm gonna manage what I want. Does that get the concept of a light across? I don't know if that gets the goal across. Is that kind of look like a light? I'm not sure. That's like kind of looks like a light. Accidentally hit submit early on my math homework and someone got it correct. Damn. I'm concerned. I thought it was only halfway done. That is a problem. I'll find sex work as I find sex work as in this true, very interesting, mostly someone that's been around it from living in a city. Yeah. Especially living in any form of like big city, you'll definitely be more used to it. Like more exposed to it. I've never really had any problems with the concept of sex work. Like I don't like, it's never like I went through this like phase of like, oh, I suddenly understand, or like even like phases where I was like, oh, that's disgusting. Like I've always just been kind of like, that's cool. Back when I was a teenager, the movie Rent has a scene in it with burlesque dancers or strippers, and there's these girls dancing in cages, and I was like, I want to be that one. When I was like 15, I was like, I want to be a burlesque dancer. I want to get naked, not fully naked, but like I want to get down into like nothing and be like, I want to dance in a cage. Like that's what I want to do. Obviously, I didn't chase that dream, but every once in a while, I was like, man, I missed my calling. I don't have the right body for it, and it would kill my joints and so on and so forth. But like, yes, the Go-Go Dancers of the Cat Scratch Club. That is what I wanted to be. There's actually a club at my hometown that has a cage that I danced in that I loved doing. And the club that I went to on New Year's had a cage, and immediately I was like, here I go. And I have a video on TikTok of me dancing on the pole, and there was a dancer that was like, you're really doing really great. Are you like a pole dancer? And I was like, I'm not. I have a lot of fun with it. And she's like, you might have missed your calling, LOL. And I was like, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I'll go find my calling. I'll go. Like, if I didn't think it would ruin any prospects for the rest of my life, I would already be one. I'd already be a stripper. Like, I want into that world so bad because it's so cool. Maybe that's just me, man. I did say, chat, we were gonna watch Rent. Did we want to set that up for this week? Oh, the lore is this weekend. We could maybe do a movie night anyways. I've never actually encountered sex work IRL, so my opinion on it is, wait, that's actually a thing? Neat, I guess. Have you never encountered like any form, like you've never like seen like a burlesque or like a strip club or a tease shows? Like, you've never seen any of those? I don't mean to be surprised for you, but like in general. No? Alex, sorry, Ash, me and you, we gotta hit a burlesque. I've been going to burlesque since I was 18. Like, I fucking love burlesques. Those are so much fun. They are so fun. I don't know where the fuck to find them around here, but I usually go to them at anime conventions because then they have anime burlesques, and what the fuck is better than an anime burlesque? Closest thing is the statue with a tits out that I drove past on my way to church. That doesn't count. She's not real. The bronze titties don't count. I had a stripper teach me how to walk in heels at the smoking section once. It was fun. I love that. Not even OnlyFans, like sex bots. Is that not considered? You know what? I don't know. The sex bots I don't count because they're not real. So I just ignore them. But they look pretty. No. We'll find a place. I'll find a place near us. And one of these days, me and you will get together when we're not in different states at the same time. And we'll go to burlesque somewhere. I'm always down for a burlesque. I was taught to dance on a pole a bit, and I loved it. I really want to do it again when I get older. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. I've never been to any regular clubs, gay or otherwise. The first time I went to a club, like a true club, was, I guess, when I was 21. No, 22. I don't think I went the year I turned 21. I might have. I don't know. I don't remember. I think I went when I was 21. I gotta commit to doing Kane's fucking body. This is starting to look cool, though. I'm starting to like the look of this. There we go. Stuff like this, trying to like darken some of these. I know you're not gonna be able to see a lot of that, but like I see it. Nah, those are kind of messy. I feel like you know what, maybe I'll do, just out of attempt to get these to be straight, What if I did a drawing assist? Just to like get some level of consistency. Because that will give us a little bit more. And then these are like just like a little bit of stuff. And then obviously erase these. Something like that. I think that's kind of fun. Just adds a little bit of texture. Good night, everyone. Sleep well, mate. I hope you have a good night. Hopefully you heard me. Oh, no, you're a sub. I was like, hopefully you heard me before the ad. It is 11:30 already. I've shaded literally everything except for Kane. All right, let's try to get Kane figured out here. I'm gonna do my best. Let's try to get Kane figured out. Now we're gonna do that thing again where we just trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to do what I want. Hey, Abby, welcome back. How was Taekwondo? We've been talking about sex work for like the past hour. So hopefully you're down for that, because that's where our conversations have been for like an hour now. My favorite. Yeah, this is like okay. I feel like this is, yeah, this is high enough that I feel like we'd have some lighting there. And I think even this is gonna have some lighting. Especially this. So that's like a ridge. This is gonna have like a little bit. Same thing with all this over here. Okay. It was really good. I had this world champion come and teach us. We did nothing but footwork for like 40 minutes. Good Lord. I guess I don't know much about Taekwondo. I don't know much about like the footwork of it. I do think I know very little about Taekwondo. Like, I think I understand like the concept of it. Like, I understand it being a martial art that is more focused on like, at least from what I understand, is more like focused on like the control. Like it's like whereas like at least when I picture karate more focused on like the moves of like pushing outwards, whereas like when I picture Taekwondo, it's more of like the control, like it's the here, like it's like the controlled like movements, like the patterns that you move through, at least from what I picture. Maybe completely incorrect there. More kicking than karate is. Really? That's fun. Okay. try to smooth some of this out. 90% of what we do is with our feet. Really? I'll be honest, I don't recognize who you're drawing, but your drawing is giving me gender envy. Would you believe me if I told you they're my own character? This is Kane and this is Sawyer. These are my boys. I invented them. This is Kane's character sheet. His name is Kane Nash. And this is Sawyer Santiago Reyes. They're my boys. I made them up. That's why you do not recognize them. It is because I invented them. Here is them next to each other. In case you wanted more. Do you want more? I've got here's Kane being really sad. I could tell you anything you want to know about them. That's so cool. Thank you. Aside from blacks, I suppose. Okay. Hey, Tommy, how are you? This song is on. CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now. Zuckerberg and Gates and Buffett, amateurs can fucking suck it. Fuck their wives, drink their blood. Come on, Jeff, get him! This song changed my life for a period of time. Anyways, sorry. Oh my god, it's fucking Rodney Atkins. My country music is here. My country music. The way you were talking about them definitely gave the vibe of this character's pre-existing and people in the chat recognize them just in a way I didn't predict. The reason I talk about them like other people know what I'm talking about is because I talk about them all the fucking time and I never shut up about them. There's literally no content for them. There's no book, there's no writing, there's no novel, there's no comic, there's nothing. I just care about them a lot, so I'm always talking about them. And I do have plans to make either a webcomic or a webtoon or a something out of them, but I just don't have the time right now, so I just haven't. So that is why I talk about them like people know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's because I never shut up about these guys. Keep on. I'd love to know about your characters, just not sure what to ask. God, how do I explain these two? Okay, so this is Kane and this is Sawyer. Sawyer is a first-generation Mexican-American who lives with his parents on a farm that he lives in Texas, like southwestern Texas. And through a deal that his father has with, what's the word? His father has a deal with the sheriff of the small town that they live in. And the deal is that because they needed extra like help on the farm, like they need some extra hands on the farm and they have so much space and all of that, they've agreed to work with the sheriff in the town to take in, originally it was just like youth, people who should be in like juvie. And then it kind of expanded to people who would normally do like a short period of jail time, like non-violent criminals, like drug possession or just tardiness, not tardiness. What's the word for absentees? Whatever, like things that would get you thrown in juvie or like a short, like a fine. You could work that off by instead coming to the ranch and work on the ranch with them. As like a community service, essentially, that would pay off the time that you would normally, either the fine that you would spend or the time that you'd spend in jail, et cetera, or in juvenile detention, whatever. And Kane happens to be one of the bitches that gets caught. He's originally caught for stealing is what gets him caught in this city. He's not from Texas. Don't know if you can tell. He's not from Texas. He's traveling. He travels around in his van, just because he does. and he stopped in this town that Sawyer lived in. He was there for a couple of weeks, and then he got caught stealing. And in getting caught stealing, they found out he had some extra. Oblivion bursting into tears. They essentially they're like, you could spend. They find out not only has he been stealing, but it's been repetitive, and also the ID that he has is fake, and it doesn't link to literally anybody. So like they're like, okay, clearly something's going on here. You can either come spend 6 months in jail because you have like multiple charges against you, or we suppose since none of your charges are violent, you could go work at the Reyes like farm and make up your time that way. And obviously Kane doesn't want to spend his time in jail, so he's like, yeah, sure, a little bit of community service never hurt nobody, right? And that's where he meets this boy, the farmer's son, if you will. The original concept for them came from the idea of Y'alternative, which is why I have this little like this, which is the name of the story, the Y'alternative. Because the whole point, it was supposed to be like the Yeehaw boy and the alternative boy, just to see what that like dynamic would be like, and it ended up being really fun to like write about and think about. And then they kind of developed into something beyond that, and it stopped being just like the alternative boy and that, and started being like this like much more complex concept of writing that has kind of eaten me alive. I haven't written anything for them yet. Like I can't even like share anything, but like I do have like these ideas of like what it's like for them getting to know each other and trying to introduce each other to their worlds. Because like obviously Kane he's a sex worker. He is actively a traveling sex worker. He does dance in clubs anywhere that he goes. He doesn't live anywhere. He lives in his van, and he literally travels around, and he'll buy in at clubs, because when you work at clubs, you can pay in to dance that night. You just pay the DJ. You pay the DJ. You can dance there that night, and then you get paid out, and you like split whatever you have with the DJ before you leave. Like it's like you can work at most clubs that way. Not all of them, but most of them. Which is just like a really cool little thing that you can do. And so he does that. And obviously it doesn't pay all the bills. And by bills, I mean gas and food and shit. So yeah, he does steal. He's not a perfect person. Never claimed he was. But he lives a very, very different life than the life that Sawyer lives. Sawyer is a Roman Catholic. He's a religious, like, just very conservative Texan. He when Sawyer meets Kane, he doesn't even know he's gay. Sawyer straight up has no idea that he's gay. Like he doesn't even have the inkling of it. So it's an interesting little dynamic, an interesting little story that I really have a lot of fun playing around with, and like getting to experience like how these two get to know each other, and like the back and forth of it. I greatly appreciate that. I could tell you all about Briar, but I have not completed one page of that dream in the wind of a novel. Yeah, I feel you. Well, I create a lot of OCs. Obviously, I don't have anything to write about these guys yet. I have a lot to write about it, but I don't have time because I'm actually working on a different novel, which is my third novel. It's just, I'm hoping the one I'm working on is going to be the first one to get published. I did Dancing with Demons, and I did Those That Fear Us, and now I'm working on Lamb of Gods, and I'm hoping this is the one that gets me published. Fingers crossed. Unfortunately, you can't go read those other ones anywhere. Other advice would be like, go check them out at this location, but I got nothing for you, man. Because they're not good, so I just never published them. They're fine. They're just like they're not what I want. None of my OCs are anything, because for some reason I cannot fathom what a human person is like. I hear you. Unironically, I feel you. Human people are complicated. Trying to figure out like how to write a person is really a game. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to like figure out, because obviously I'm gonna make the shadows heavier. Something like this. I'm gonna fuck around a little bit with these and try to figure out how to exactly like get across this like heaviness and like the darkness of these shadows without like feeling like I'm overstating it. Like these I want to do like here, but I don't know if that's, I don't like the stripiness that gives it. I can do a little bit here. Like that's cool looking. How do I give a manic look to a person without pupils? Damn you, Ayla. Yeah, manic is hard to do without pupils. I don't know why I spelled fathom with a PH. And neither do I, but I'm listening. Not so long engaged to a writer. I have heard this lament many a time. Yeah. Wide eyes and like the muscles around the eyes, you know? Like how sometimes put like crinkles around the eyes when they're really wide, I think. Yeah, I would do like... My best concept, I'm just gonna use this because it's the easiest, would be like, because like, this is a nose, and then this is the eye. Right? Normally to do manic, you do like this, right? You do that intense. But like, when I do Xander, I would just arch the eye more like that. Obviously this is all colored in, but then I would do like, and then maybe just more like this, like really like bunch up that eyebrow. That looks manic to me. Like maybe even like something like that gives me like manic vibes. That's like the closest I could say. I was practicing trying to do expressions on Xander forever ago. I don't even know if I still have that anywhere. Hello, I'm Rich. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I don't even know where it is. It was, I swear it was in here. Oh yeah, this was me trying to do expressions on Xander because he's pupilless, so it's hard to get his emotions across. So I was practicing with like expression work, and this was back when I was still drawing him like super simplified, like trying to get things across for like animations or like comics even. But yeah, these are like very extreme. Oh, and of course I have the one just very distressed Tara. This shit's expensive. This song could also be what's playing. But when they bother ask about the price tag, tell them this shit's expensive. Maybe body language. I don't speak it, so I can't give an example. Yeah. Yeah, Ayla is 12. Yeah, just a child. Yeah, I know. They're just mid crash out. Got it. Thanks, gang. You got it. I believe in you. So address me with an accent. Too many bottles. So many signs. Too many commas. But I never knew that there were complimentary cockiness with the purchase of a shoe, but the bottles and the carpets, velvet ropes and the roses, the wine, the car black, but it's still real cute when they pop this shoe, baby. You like, damn, that's my shit. Do that. That's some bad shit. Come and get it if that credit is established. Tell them this shit's expensive. Okay, I need to put some life into this dude. But when they start to ask about the price tag, tell them this shit's expensive. I need to put color into this dude's body. But the ones that look expensive could be broke on the inside. Little bit of a blush on the butt. Just trying to get like some color in this boy, because Jesus Christ, I know he's pale, but fuck. Like, come on, kid. Okay. I believe in. I want to hear what happened on Saturday at some point. I promise I am. No, yeah, she means or Oblivion means the session. I told everybody knew that we're having our finale, and Abby got to read the entire thing before the finale. So Abby, if you'd like, I'm gonna work on writing out a full summary of it because Tyrael wants it too. Right now I just have it in bullet points. I'm gonna like actually take the time to like write the full thing out. If you'd rather just sit and talk about it, I'm sure Emily would like to get a chance to talk about it. I would also like to talk about it, but like, yeah, I was gonna say Emily can tell you about it. Because she's gonna want a chance to talk about it. So if you want to hear it, I can let Emily talk about it, and then I'll probably write something out. I want to hear y'all yap. Yeah, you can listen to us yap. Like I said, I probably am gonna do a full writing piece because like I really want to like get everything across like emotionally and not just like a summary. But yeah, it was a lot, and I'm still kind of processing through some of it and like trying to figure out where to go with it. Because like there's still like I don't know, there's still two aftercare sessions that like haven't happened yet, but the actual thing is done, so we could tell you like what happened. We can't really tell you all the consequences of all of it yet because we don't know. We haven't finished the thing yet. There are still consequences coming, I'm certain, to see like how everybody's doing. But there was a lot of really fun surprises. It ended up very cool. The drawing is coming along. It looks real good. Thank you. Slowly but surely, we're getting somewhere. But no, Emily, genuinely, we can get together in a group and I'll let you like explain it and I'll jump in where I need to. Love the hair. Thank you. My spouse got top surgery yesterday and TikTok's helped so much in preparation. Oh, I'm so glad. Sorry, I like just saw this. I have a tendency to get lost in art, and I was talking about D&D. But thank you, Parker. I'm glad. I'm genuinely very glad that my just goofy little videos were able to help somebody. Dear writing and yap, we can do both. Yeah, we can do both. Okay, and Ash is crashing out. What's happening? This is the first time I've seen the drawing. I like lots. Yeah, I was gonna say the spelling fell apart there. I gotta head out stuff tomorrow. No worries, mate. Have a great night. It's good to have you. It has been 3 hours, admittedly. It has been 3 hours of shading and this thing still looks like shit. Okay. I'm gonna keep plugging away. I still haven't finished. I was supposed to be doing adding weight, line weight, line weight. We're gonna see if I end up liking this really like graphic style, because it looks really cool on Sawyer. We're gonna see how I feel about it on Kane. I don't know exactly what I'm looking to do with them yet. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna like play around with a lot of the shading and see if I can get like that. Like I want the reason I wanted to do the more graphic styles because I wanted to this be like a really intense like lighting. So like I'm hoping if I can do like a really intense like line art, it'll like the lighting will feel dramatic, because I still wanted to do like this. Like I wanted to like add that extra layer to it, and then I also want to do colored lighting because I think that would add to it. I also need to dull everything down because I'm drawing in fucking neons again. I really need to work on that. Like he's just so neon. Like these colors here should be like way over here. Like they should be that. Not quite that, but like I'm doing that thing again where I draw everything in fucking neons. I have not. I've sent it twice. I just shouldn't send it again. If you want it, it's in the group chat somewhere, but also you don't have to. Yeah, you can. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sure. I can. Thank you for the raid, Captain Tommy. The difficulty curve of this calc homework has for some reason gone up so much between last time and now. For some reason, good lord, I'm sorry. I think the neon adds to the intensity. It does, but like sometimes it's better to just I don't know. I don't know. It's something I'm trying to get away from because I've made the notice that like a lot of my drawings are really neon. And like things look better when they're more cohesively like, you see what I mean? Like where there's this like a cohesive lighting across everything. Like just, I know this one like warms it, and maybe I'll do like something like cool instead. But like at least like something that kind of like dulls it a little bit. I actually really like that. I might fuck around with that. I do fuck with that. Okay, anyways, still experimenting. Testing, hello, yes. Good, boob, good, no. Ouch, my knees. My knees are falling apart. Okay. I'm still trying to get this done. We got it. I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives on holiday. I guess I have to like decide how I want to do the like I don't know. Cause like that would be correct. It would be correct to do this like really bold line. because this is going to be really in shadow. But I don't know if that takes away from like the nice little curves he's got going on there. I don't know. And like those shouldn't be straight because this is a curved butt cheek. But like I don't know if I want to do like curved. Like that maybe? Something like this. The representative from California has the floor. Speak out to the president, gas man. Bombs away is your punishment. Pulverize the Eiffel Tower. They'll criticize your government. Bang, bang goes the broken glass man. To all that don't agree. Trial by fire, setting fires. See, and I want to make sure that doesn't look like upper lip hair, because it's just not. It just isn't. But I'm really, I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know how I feel about all the, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Butt cheek? Yeah. Oh, we're just humming. I didn't pop stream out into a mini window and soon enough to skip ads. I'm sorry. But thank you for watching your ads. Watching your ads helps pay for my rent. Ugh. Ouch. I mean, I think I like the line art. I think it adds something to it. I think I need to be more bold with his. Like, I think if I want to do, like, I need to be bolder with Kane's. Because he's, like, in the foreground. So, like, I feel like I need to have, like, more, like, distinct, like, shadow lines. I did his soft shading, but I haven't done like the harsh shading. I should probably do that. Like these should be more intensive. But like I don't know if I like the more intensive ones, but I want to lean into being like really intense and really dramatic. I want heavy line weight, like really heavy line weight. But I don't know if that like makes it like too intense, like it's like biting into his skin. Like it definitely looks like it's squeezing him more. I don't know. I think this is okay. Something like this. And then I need to do like his harsh shadows still. I forgot to do that. Painting. Spectra. Okay. I don't typically see characters without nipples in those positions. It makes me feel a lot less insecure about the fact that I won't be having any, even if it's unintentional. Who's taking your nipples from you? Me. I'm scared. Some people. Yes. So Cool Stone. The explanation is some people, when you get top surgery, choose not to have your nipples put back on. I actually almost didn't. I was gonna go no nipples I told my surgeon no nipples up until 2 weeks before my surgery, and I changed my mind. I was like, never mind, I want nipples. I changed my mind. And she was super cool about changing the price and helping me out and everything. Was like, cool. And I was really torn, and I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and I ended up doing Photoshop on myself to try them out both ways, and I ended up just really preferring me with. I know lots of people who get without, so it's definitely like a completely personal choice. In this case, what is the reason of having no nipples? Some people prefer it aesthetically, some people prefer it physically. Like, they would just rather not have to deal with having nipples. Some people prefer the look of having nipples, sometimes for non-binary reasons. For some people, it's because it is cheaper, about $2,000 cheaper. Sometimes it's because there can be medical complications, especially if you're a smoker. Nipples do have a chance of rejecting. They have a small chance of rejecting. For some people, they just don't care. It's not worth the effort. They don't want to do the skin graft, like whatever it is. Like, there's 100 reasons why people may choose to go no nipple. A lot of people, it is just for the aesthetic. For me, it was because of the price, but yes, it can also lower the time the surgery takes, which is also true. Thank you, Quiet Panic. For me, it was because it lowered the price, which is why I ended up going with it, because I'd rather pay the extra money and be happy with the way I look. But I've had a lot of people that are very happy with the visuals of it. Boundary against skin grafts, and I've had, yeah, having heads is definitely a good reason to skip the nip. I was really questioning it, because I really like the look of no nip, but I wanted it, but then I like the look of myself with nip, so I ended up going the other direction. But I should design a no nip character. Kane does have nips. The reason he doesn't in this drawing is because Twitch doesn't like it when I draw nipples. Last time I drew nipples on a man, I got banned for adult nudity. I got suspended for adult nudity. I will not pull it up to show you, because I was like, I can show you, and then I was like, I'm live on Twitch right now. I'm live on the very platform that banned me for this, or suspended me, I should say. Skip the nip. Everybody's just nip. What are you using to draw? This is a Apple Pencil and an iPad, and I use Procreate. I can click the little Procreate. This is the app that I use. It's my little digital tablet. It's just I'm literally just like on I'm literally just on my iPad, unironically. That's the way I do it. It's just the easiest way for me. Yeah, Twitch is very no nipple from anybody for any reason kind of person. Which, like, hey, inclusivity, I guess. If you're gonna ban the ladies, might as well ban the men. I'm all for inclusivity. If you don't want nipples, I mean, fine with me, as long as it's everybody's. You're showing his whole ass cheek, but okay. Yeah, cheek don't matter. The crazy bulge happening don't matter. But nipple, too far. Much too far. And I'm sure drawing nipple would be fine, because I've done it on the Poseidon drawing before. I even drew him with nipple piercings, and Twitch didn't seem to mind. But now I'm not willing to risk it anymore. Just not willing to risk it for the biscuit. I could pull up the Poseidon drawings. I pulled that up several times today, and it doesn't flag for nudity. But the people who were here know the drawing that did flag for nudity. There we go. We're looking good. Oh, all right. I just looked up to dick, cocks, boobs, balls, boobs, 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 boobs. Just looked up for that. Like if I quick wiggle on over to my Poseidon drawing, right? This doesn't flag for nudity. Nipple piercings and all doesn't flag for nudity. Don't know why. Just doesn't. But this piece, I don't know how to show you. This one, I'm not going to zoom in any further than that. That one does flag for nudity. Couldn't tell you why. Look at the nips on that man. No, real. I think it's because I was shading Azazel's boobs and they looked a little bit too much like boobs and not pecs. But, oh well. I'm feeling pretty good about this, TBH. This is cool. This is... been a long time since I walked around the house pretending I'm talking about my OCs in a conversation in the dark. That Poseidon drawing almost makes wow, I'm having a stroke. I understand what you're saying. The drawing is literally someone dancing and pulled nips seem to be a small thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know how to say it, but the pecs did look a little sus. They definitely did. They definitely looked a little bit sus. But that's because I was trying a new way of shading and it got a little dramatic. Yeah, likes me makes men. I'm having a strong. Call of ambulance. I'm having a strong. Okay. Now, one of the things I wanted to add. Yeah, this is looking good. But fuck it up for the art. But could never really see that. Got so mad looking for love in the trash. Wouldn't know how to keep it. Maybe I'm a rest. Maybe I'm obsessed. As I'm a map, I do it for the sex. Do you smell burning toast? It was me. I burnt my toast. Rip. Okay. I want to do... Once upon a time, I did a drawing in a club. The last time I did a drawing in a club, it was for my dear, darlingest friend, Ollie. Boop. This lovely art... I'm assuming me saying this will drag her over to the stream again. This was the last time I did club art here. This is the brighter version, so you could see it a little bit. There she is. Look at all those hard eyes. So I'm going to try to replicate this kind of vibe of lighting. So I can have that kind of like pink blue offset lighting. Which is why I did... not the pick crew. Not the pick crew. This. I did like the pink and blue up there. Because I'm going to try to replicate... Xander loves Milana Noel. Xander loves Milana Noel. My goal is to try to add... some kind of like, let's do an overlay layer, maybe a hard light layer, and do like a warm pink. And do it for the sex. This is as good as it gets, maybe. Line art has to go above this. Oh, this is also going over the tattoos. You know, maybe it's okay that it goes over the tattoos. We'll see how I end up feeling about this. I'm gonna see what kind of lighting I can get going on this thing and see exactly how I end up feeling about it. I don't know yet. But like, I feel like I could make something cool out of this. you know? Especially, I don't know if I should do hard light, soft light, hard light, maybe a vivid light. Maybe a vivid light's gonna do more of what I want. Maybe a linear. I've always been a fan of pin light. Maybe I'll try. We'll try both of them. We'll flip around a little bit. We'll kind of play around. The pink is gonna get focused kind of where the highlights are. Hate that I gotta pink up his crotch here, but I am. But I'm gonna try to do like a little bit. And then the blues I'm gonna try to play in the like the darker bits. That is too pink. And I'll even do like, there would be some pink here. Something like that. And then, oh, I also would need, I want just like a little bit on him. Like way duller. Just as like this like hint of lighting. I just want this like hint that there's like the same lighting is affecting him. It's like you guys are in the same space. You guys are both being affected by this light. Something like this. Put a little light on the rim of your drink. Something like that. And then do... I don't know if I should do again a hard light or a pin light, but I'll fuck around with like this like purpley blue. Something like this in like the darker spaces. Maybe even more purpley. This feels still too warm. I think I have to just like commit to it being like blue. Yeah, because I really want that like blue. Because I think that would be fun to have that like blue lighting. I think this is fun. I think this is a cool idea. That's a plane. You know all the sounds I do be hearing. Something like this. Something like that, you know? Like that? Because that's cool, right? That's dope as fuck. I'm not wrong about that. I ask you, but you are an amorphous blob of opinions that represent a massive group of people and admittedly don't really represent my own opinion. So, like, it doesn't really matter what you think, but, like, I like to ask. Something like that. That's cool. That's cool. And then I do... Look at that. Look at that. That's fun. That's so fun. Okay, hang on. I gotta see what everybody's saying. Pretty, were those boy or and a girl? Though that was a yeah, Milan and Noel are the boy and girl. I wanted to mention them when we were talking about drinks earlier, but I didn't. You could always. Or that was a boy and a girl. I think that was pretty obvious. These two. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's a man and a woman. My back's aching. Yeah. I did not forget you said you would teach us some ballet someday during a stretch break. What do you want ballet right now? I was gonna say I could do it for the stretch breaks during the subathon. Do you want a ballet stretch here now in this moment? My ballet nest came to my room and all I saw was white eyes staring back at me. I was like, am I watching a horror movie or something? All I saw was black and white eyes. And then I came closer and I was like, oh. I'm obsessed with Jinx sort of right now. Did someone say Jinx? Yeah, you've been summoned. I like the technique you use. I'm enjoying that you learn while you're drawing. I learn as well. Yeah, I'm somebody who like I just fuck around as I draw, and sometimes eventually it turns out to be something cool. Not always, but like sometimes. I know there's a yeah. We're gonna see if I can make this do what I want it to do. Yeah. That's exactly the vibe I want. And maybe do like these guys. The thing about these is they show up whatever color they want to, so like it's kind of hard to like get them to do what you want. Like that's just yellow. That's blue. Yellow, green, blue, and then eventually it turns pink. Does that mean if I go the opposite direction, it would start pink? No, yellow starts blue. Green does what I want. Cool. Still don't think that quite makes sense, but I'll let it be. Okay, hang on. I gotta do these all in the same direction. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And then... Oops. Ooh, my Apple Pencil's dying. I've been drawing for too long. Oops. And then... All right. I think that's what I wanted. This is crazy. Always complaining. I have to go soon. The consensus goes to chat. Alright, have a good night, cool. I've only joined Jinx 4 times and cosplayed her once. She's mid. Yeah, super mid. Mine's showing so hard right now. Don't you have work? Isn't it Wednesday? People ask me twice if I have work tomorrow. No, it's Thursday today. I know work. I only work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh. I think this is, I think I got what I wanted. I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm happy with this. And it does feel textured. Like, it doesn't feel super smooth. For Oblivion opened a can of worms it didn't ask for. No, it asked, and now you're now. Yeah, Ayla's their business now. Yeah, they got to read about Fake, and it makes sense they want to read about Ayla too. Letting daylight in. Not only is it not Friday, but it's not even Thursday. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I really love the way this turned out. Me too. Maybe I'll try. Nah, that's too much. I was just trying to fuck around and see if there's anything else I wanted to kind of like play around with. Maybe a little glow effect. Like a reflect effect, I should say. That could be fun. I love a little bit of a glow effect. Like he's like quite literally glowing, but he's not. It's just light reflection, but still. Like, that doesn't do anything crazy, but it's just that little bit of extra glow. I think it adds to it, I think. This is really fun. This is a cool little drawing. I haven't done something like this in a minute. I ordered the food and I'm eating it. Shut up. Dead ass. Dead ass. Yeah, it is one of those weeks, eh? Alright. I think I'm satisfied. The craziest thing is what rendering does, because like this is where we were at, and then this is what sells it. It's like, yeah, this is a good drawing, but this sells, well, it sells Kane. And Kane is what I'm trying to sell. I'm hoping that by drawing him on a stripper pole, people will be interested in him. And thus, I will get to talk about him more. That is the deal. I've considered having Kane have pierced nipples, but I've never committed to it. It's been a consideration. I promise I will add nipples to him off stream, and I will give him those, and then I'll post them. I could. If my stream suddenly disappears, it's because I got banned. Don't blame me. I gotta think about where nipples go. Think like there-ish. Kind of. Yeah. Pink ass looking nipple, but there you go. Now it's pink. It's painted pink, good lord. Yeah. Poor. Yeah, everything looks poor, but it's just because everything's pink and blue, and thus it looks poor. Bro, he's at the Pink Pony Club. This is my boy at the Pink Pony Club. That's the song I'm gonna post this to, is the Pink Pony Club. I really like Sawyer's cross really standing out. There's something about it that's special. Big fan. Anyways, this took me a total of 11 hours. It was 11 hours of work, and I think I'm happy with it. I feel like that's a fair amount of work for something I'm quite proud of. I think my anatomy has gotten a lot better over the years, but drawing definitely takes me a lot of time. I have a commission I've been working on that I need to get done, so if I don't get that done, that's gonna be the next thing you see on my drawing. I have to get it done today. Oh my god, I just came back. It looks so good. Thank you, Callum. Yeah, it took us a minute, but we got there. It only took us 4 hours of streaming today. What's new, really? Really, what's new? Anyways, for anybody who didn't hear it earlier in the stream, subathon on the 20th, exclamation point merch to sign up to find out when the merch drops. And other than that, my bros, I think it's time to wrap this stream up. Crazy. I cannot believe. It is 12:40 in the morning. I can't end this song on fucking Maroon 5. No, wait. I can... Actually, I'd rather this. Alright. I'm gonna get you guys wrapped up. I was recommended a channel for the raid, Captain. Let's see if they are still live. Hello, Shingus Bingus. Shingus Bingus is still live. So this was a requested raid, so I'm gonna send you guys over to Shingus Bingus. If they end up being strange, I didn't send you there. I don't know you, you don't know me. We've never met each other, and we go our separate ways. Otherwise, I'm gonna send you guys over. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I will be back on Saturday, I guess. Eh? Is the next time I'll be 7, 8. Yo, I forgot to announce this at all. Exclamation point lore, everybody. The next time I see you guys is for lore. Holy shit. I have not been hyping that up properly. Lore in 2 days, guys. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about this shit. Yeah, that's coming up on Saturday. Jesus Christ, I can't believe that's up on Saturday. I'll tag everybody and everything. But, anyways, I'm gonna get you rated up to Shingus Bingus. And I will see you... I'll see you on Lore Day, man. I'll see you on Saturday, everybody. It's gonna be good. Anyways, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of your dads, or I will be forced to put him in the Pink Pony Club. Not my choice. Have a good night. Jump that leap of faith. Never got it all worked out for me. I'm gonna make my fans